Yeah, I would like a recap.
I was
Well,
asking, I was asking if anyone wanted to recap, not if they wanted a
Oh yeah,
recap.
I know. I was trying to put pressure on you to just do it out of obligation.
well,
Yeah,
we
it
went
didn't work.
to the inbred snake town of Dugan's Hole, where we found one that wasn't as inbred in the form of Basil, aka Nomad's character. We rescued some
Yeah.
children from a mammoth that was pissed off because its owner died. We somehow managed to talk it out of its garbage by promising to find whoever murdered the fast giant, which, for the record, I have no intention on following through on.
You
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I figured.
We got the children, we got out of Dugan's Hole, the speaker is dead. I can't believe the speaker's fucking dead.
Oh my god.
Oh God, the
Oh
speaker's
God!
dead.
Who killed the speaker? Thankfully, it wasn't me this time. We went to Good Mead where they didn't have any good mead. And that's where we left off.
Yeah, you went to a town called Good Mead and found out that they don't have any mead whatsoever, not even a good kind.
Fucking false advertisement. I'm going to sue.
Very, convenient that you left out the murder you executed in that recap.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong? What's about that, Mir? What's happening there?
Well, I went to Dugan's Hole to find this asshole that owed me money, and he didn't have my goddamn money.
Okay, $6 or whatever.
He had 5 silver. He owed me a
20
hell of a lot more.
stab wounds.
Alright, well, now that all of the skeletons have left the closet, let's let's return to where we left off. You guys were just leaving the mead hall, I believe. And let's get back into that. Let me move you guys there. And I will start music. Alright. So, you leave the Goodmead Mead Hall and return to the streets of Goodmead. The town isn't quite as much of a shithole as Basil's hometown, Basil, I guess. But it's not that much better either. It's far more diverse. That not everyone is a snake.
It's not one giant extended family.
Yeah, and they're significantly healthier. Just like, most people don't have missing limbs or like weird fucking eyes and shit.
Huh.
Some do, but you can kind of guess it's more through frostbite than through inbreeding.
Does Basil have weird fucking eyes?
Basil, do you have weird fucking eyes?
Do you have weird fucking eyes, Basil?
I stare at the camera.
It's up to the viewers to decide. Well, you see people going about their day, sound of humming omnipresent, because seems that for every building there is in town, there's at least 2 beehives just dotted around, like, everywhere. This place makes a lot of honey, so they can make a lot of mead. They supply mead to basically the entirety of the Icewind Dale. The bees of the Icewind Dale are much more resilient to the cold than normal bees, but you don't really find them out in the wild because their hives haven't adapted to surviving the harsh winds and snows of the endless winter, so kind of have to be helped out with these artificial beehives. And
Well,
I suppose
just don't get stung.
Yeah, just don't get stung. Suppose you're going to go look for an orc?
I believe there were orcs that stole all of the good mead from Good Mead. From what I remember, they were up north.
Yes, he did say that they went off. They came from up north and left that way.
I need to open up my character sheet because I didn't do that.
So now we have 3 different leads.
Yeah, just a few leads. We can take care of them one at a time.
It is up to you what you would like to do.
What is the worth of getting this mead, of procuring it? Actually?
Well, we get some good fucking mead.
Yeah, the barkeep didn't really offer you much in the way of reward, but, you know, out of the goodness of your heart, this is these people's livelihoods, if that means anything to you. It also is the supply of mead for the entirety of the place that you inhabit currently.
What are we going to do without any mead in the 10 towns?
I mean, this place is depressing as is.
You
without
need
alcohol,
mead.
you kind of, yeah, it's gonna get even worse.
And to be
okay.
fair, the other things that we're trying to accomplish don't really have the best of rewards either.
Yeah, you guys are so selfless, just motivated by kindness alone. I'm sure none of you have any other reason for doing anything.
I just wanted to get out of my town.
That is so wholesome and sad.
Wanted to get away from
I
my
still
parents.
feel strongly that we should make good on our promise to the giant, the first one, with the dogs.
With the mammoth, yeah. Maybe.
With the
However, right now, I mean,
For the prosperity of the people in this town, I suppose life is harsh enough as it is. I'll be willing to lend a hand.
Only one.
I think it'll
Yeah,
be
that's cool.
easier to find some orcs rather than a bald person with an axe, or black person with black hair that's missing a few.
Yeah. I mean, those are basically your leads. You know, black hair exists in some capacity, and that a man without that killed a giant. That's all you know.
At this point, I'm just asking as a player, did we ever rest? We just
I
We
believe
went
you
here,
did rest at the
I did rest?
inn. You did
Okay.
a short rest, I believe, but I don't think anyone took damage during the fight or cast any spell.
Oh,
with
that's
the
right. We
bear on the
leveled
way.
up and stuff.
I did
Yes.
cantrip, but that was it.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a rogue. I don't really need short rests that much. Not yet, at least.
However, was that used to attune? No, you attuned during the long rest in Dugan's Hole. So
Yes.
yeah, you had a short rest in the sense that you ate some food.
We ate some food.
They
Made
let you
basil
have
pie.
it on the house because
so
you had
good.
promised to help with the meat issue.
Which I do plan to follow through on. Because, hey, it's a lot easier gambling with people when they're drunk.
That's a fair point.
Loosens up
Mm.
those coin purses.
All right. Well, games of luck don't interest me, but it would be better for the people in this town to engage with their sins.
Games of skill are better.
I mean, what, are you interested, Basil? Got dice, I've got cards, I even have dragon chests on me if you want. I am actually carrying all 3 of those.
Yeah, this
Oh my
fucking
God.
bird is just walking around with with dice and a fucking chessboard in his backpack.
Not just a chessboard, dragon chess, which is 3D chess.
Very, very impressive.
Perhaps when we finish this issue.
Fair enough. Anyways, let us head north then. We're leaving the poor, confused Fed behind to eat some food.
Yeah, I think he's going to stay behind and contemplate the evidence he has so far gathered.
Oh, what a hardworking little detective.
I'm sure he will enjoy his food.
I'm sure he will.
I mean, it isn't fish.
much so, yes.
Right. So, against your better judgment, and this time without a massive wolf to protect you from the dangers of the wilderness, you make your way into the frozen wasteland. Let me get exploration music. Where's my music document? Oh fuck.
Very sorry, I had a small interruption there.
That's fine.
No worries. You
Um,
didn't miss much. You guys are just heading off into the wilderness.
All right.
So, you leave Goodmead, straying from the well-traveled paths of that most people typically stick to, because most people don't want to die.
For good
Which
reason.
but even in and of themselves, those aren't exactly safe from danger, as your encounter with a rather famished-looking bear taught you. You pass through the snow-covered pines, but don't make it far before a figure lurches out from hold on, from behind the trees and into view. Let me get this guy. Running as fast as he can through the snow, straight towards you.
Oh. Does
It's a beast!
no, that's not a beast. That's a person.
Oh, you're right.
What's wrong?
He seems to be rather panicked and doesn't even really pay you any mind. He just kind of sees you and starts going around you. You can see that on his back are a pair of animal traps, one of which appears to contain a panicked fox who is just not having a great time right now. Not that this catfolk seems to be faring much better.
Basil will step to the side and try to call out to this cat. What's wrong?
Oh, hey, hey, yeah, what, um, okay, so, look,
Come
you
on, deep
might,
breaths.
right, you might not believe me, I didn't do it, I promise, but, I found some bodies.
Frozen to death, I take it?
No, not exactly, their skulls were caved in.
Oh dear.
Oh,
What
that's more unusual.
kind of bodies?
Adventurers. They were mostly humans, and I think there was a fucking tabaxi or some shit. I don't know.
Excuse me, a what?
A tabaxi.
It's like a cat person, but more like humanoid than me. I'm
I
more of
see.
a, you know.
We don't have that in my lands.
You're more fuckbait than humanoid.
Well, that's rather rude.
I think that's a compliment.
I suppose. I look. I'm just gonna leave. Don't go that way. Don't bother. I don't know what did it. I don't want to know what did it. But they're fucking dead.
Oh my god, the adventurers are dead.
I doubt this would have any link to the murder we're investigating, but I suppose we could check if there is any black hair on it, just in case.
Also, I mean, if the heads are caved in, it might have been orcs.
Well, you know what? Good. We were having orc issues, weren't we? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, go.
He says, slinging the animal traps over his back, causing that fox to freak out even more, and starts sprinting off.
Hey, which way were those bodies? North?
Yeah, north. Just Don't go that way, please. I don't know why you want to die.
We
What
gotta
else was
investigate.
there?
Look, your funeral, mate, not mine. And
Huh.
then he fucks off.
I wonder what a creature would even be doing here. It seems to be a death sentence for any normal kind of creatures to be around these parts.
I mean, you gotta be able to hunt for animals. He very clearly had a traps on him, so wouldn't call him a poacher, but more of a hunter.
Well, we can follow his footsteps to where he's found them.
You certainly can. He did leave quite a followable trail of footsteps in the fresh powdered snow.
Well,
How do we want to?
I mean, do we have any other leads other than go north? Not really.
Fair enough. I'll be sticking back if you don't mind, though.
Yeah.
That is a good point to make. Who's going to take the lead now that you don't have a ranger?
I suppose I will have to charge forward.
You don't have to charge forward.
I commit to everything I do. Alright, so which way are these footsteps?
They are coming from the north.
Do I have to, like, be good at following footsteps? Like, do I have to roll or anything? Or can I just...
You will have to. Oh, no, nine's gone.
Uh-oh. Our snake friend seems to be free.
Welcome back!
Flip there, sorry.
Yes, you will have to make a survival check to
Alright.
follow these footsteps.
Alright.
Basil
Hey.
could actually do that.
I'm not good at those.
Basil? Okay. I think I have survival, but I think I'll leave it to Basil, just in
Oh,
case.
you have survival?
I think I might have.
We're used to survival through,
No, yeah,
fish.
okay, sure, you can do it. Your species has survived in some such way. I'm sure you're proficient in that at least.
Yeah, not quite sure how they have, but they've managed. All right, yeah, you are
Thank you.
easily able to follow these footsteps. He didn't exactly make effort to cover them, and he's just making a beeline back to town, so they are rather fresh and easy to follow.
That's nice and easy.
So
It's
you,
like chasing fish in a barrel.
that, I don't think that's an expression. I'm just gonna say
It is
that.
in my hometown.
Oh. That is again wholesome yet sad.
Look, if it has to do with fish, my town has a saying for it.
Right. Well, you make your way north, following the footsteps that the catfolk left behind. Let me get this ready. Right. So you eventually come into a bit of a clearing, not super. Like you've been walking through pine trees, and you come across a bit of a clearing, but before you can quite reach the clearing itself, you Corin, you suddenly find yourself pelted with a tiny snowball.
Oh, that's quite rude. Oh, where am I? The map is just loading a bit here.
No worries. Looking the direction that the snowball came from, you'll see this thing dancing around on a fucking rock.
Oh, we can see the name under it, by the way. This
Why?
one.
But why?
I don't know.
But why though? None of the other ones have been showing them.
Because I think it might. That's a good question.
It did with the mammoth.
What's happening, sorry?
I don't know why.
Oh, it showed its name under it for a brief moment when it wasn't supposed to.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh well.
I missed it, I suppose. So that's 2 out of 3.
Nothing important. However, that thing is Not being very friendly, is it?
It's kind of doing a little dance and laughing at you guys.
What is that thing?
Corin is mixed with an interest for the new species and also little patience for someone who plays games out in such a dangerous path.
I will say this thing is like really small.
Ice elemental imp? Huh. I don't know, actually.
They are about 6 inches tall.
Tiny.
It
Yeah.
looks like an ice spirit of some sort.
Can I roll up a snowball and try to hurl it with my one arm?
You certainly can.
All right. Do I have to roll anything for that?
Yeah, give me just a d20 for ranged
D20?
attack. Why not?
Ranged attack? How do
Yeah,
I do that?
just do a d20. You know.
Like slash d20?
Slash roll 1d20.
There's also the dice roller on the left-hand side of the screen, but
Yes.
Dice roll at the side of the screen. Oh yes, I see.
Where the fuck is my food?
Oof.
so yeah, this thing is extremely small. It's very difficult for you to get a clean shot on it, and then you just pelt the rock that he's standing on. It laughs at you and just kind of dives behind the rock and sort of vanishes from sight.
Huh. With that, Vox is gonna take a couple of steps along this little tree line here. And can I try and see where it disappeared off to? Or if
Wow.
I can see anything else in the area that might set off some alarm bells.
Yeah, why don't you make a perception check?
Oh,
No, you cannot see this.
I can't see shit. I see a shiny. There's something shiny right there. It's really distracting. Well, I got nothing.
Ah, typical Kenku.
I don't even know too much about Genku, and I will agree.
Wow.
I don't know if basically you've ever come into contact with a Kenku before, have you?
Not really. I've just heard things about them.
Fox is just standing here scratching at something shiny in the snow.
Watch carefully. You will learn a lot about the species in this moment.
Yes. It'll be good to know.
Yeah, this
Uh,
thing
go
seemingly
ahead.
just disappeared to you guys. Like, it's gone, as far as you can tell.
We should move cautiously. I am not someone who is easily thrown snowballs at. It is very accurate.
Right. It hit you pretty easily, it seems.
No. It's very hard to hit me.
Basil will reach up and brush a little bit of snow off of the bird's face. We're on.
Corin's kind of making a face. He's not saying anything, but his face is "I'm not owned" several times.
I'm not owned. I'm not owned. I continue to insist as I slowly turn into an Aarakocra.
You continue following the footsteps. They go around this rock that he was standing on and past into this clearing.
I am a little worried about traps that the other creature might have set because I know he was hunting, and I don't know if maybe he left some behind. Is there a way for like just me to check the snow around me to see if?
Sure. Give me either investigation or perception. I don't care which one.
Investigation or perception.
Well, you have quite an eye for this sort of thing, but you don't see one. It seems like he took his traps and fucked right off.
I see. Luckily, nothing shiny on the ground. not including being pooped,
Did-
by our.
Did I hear shinies? Shinies? Where?
No, we didn't hear anything. We didn't see
Aww.
anything. There's nothing around here. It's fine.
Aww. Sad bird noises.
Oh my god, you weren't kidding. Yes, let's keep on moving, shall we?
Oh, right, yes. Yeah.
So
Warren is just kind of carefully stepping around this rock because I know he knows it's the last place they were seen, but he's not sure what to look for here.
if you look at it, you don't really see where it could have gone to. It's tiny enough that it probably doesn't weigh enough to leave significant footprints. You would have to make like an investigation check or something to see if you could find its footprints.
Huh. Well, I'm sure it won't be I'm sure it won't be too much of an issue. Let's
It's just
see.
mammoths. I'm sure it will be no problem.
As long as it isn't a mammoth. Yes.
This is basically the opposite of a mammoth. It's fucking tiny.
Anyways, let's just continue on and see if we can find these corpses.
Speaking of, Vox, you are just about in line of sight to see these corpses.
Oh, hey! I found them! They aren't shiny!
Did not edit their tokens, they are just using the default token. I'm sorry.
Well,
Do you see anything else around the area?
I don't know. Let me try again. Let's hope I don't get distracted by another shiny. I don't get distracted by another shiny.
No, you definitely don't. You see that these bodies were clearly clubbed to death. Snow has already begun to pile up on their corpses as their hair freezes to death. You know, as hair is wont to do.
Mhm.
It seems like you see you also see some footprints around these things and leading off further north. They are much larger than could be left behind by these folk.
Ah. Well, if that is all I see, then Fox will take a step forward. And another step.
Suddenly you die. I'm kidding.
Oh my god, he's dead.
It runs in the species.
I think that might just be a do-goods whole thing. They were
You
clubbed.
tried living there for 19 years.
I'd rather not. So these poor folk were clubbed to death, and the footprints are leading up further north into that cave or up around the cliff to further north. Oh, okay.
Can you see if their hair resembles anything that might be the assailant? This whatever this creature was might have done our job for us.
Mm.
With that 21 perception, I'm just gonna go ahead and say none of them have black hair, and I mean maybe one does, I guess, but it doesn't have like a patch ripped out. If
Well,
it did.
I just scrolled up and there's way more dead bodies.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Five to be exact.
I wonder if they had anything that offended others on them.
So
Basil
you were a
will-
little quiet.
Basil will be searching their bodies.
It looks like if they had anything useful or shiny on them, it's been picked clean. Either
I
by
figured.
the thing that did this or by that cat guy. You can't really tell.
Fox just sort of titters. Come on, Basil, have you no shame? Looting the corpses of the. I'm fucking with you. It's totally understandable.
There isn't even anything to loot here. Come now.
Corin is gonna just pray for these corpses. I don't know if I have to run a check for that or if I can just say he's doing it.
I mean, why don't you roll a religion check? It's an underused skill. Go for
Alright.
it.
Religion is underused?
I guess he's a paladin. Otherwise, then yes, it is an underused skill. Yeah, you offer a prayer. You don't really get any feedback, but you weren't really expecting any in the first place.
The gamer gods listen. I understand. I'm not saying that in character, by the way. Jesus Christ.
Well, now that we've found these poor folk, those footsteps, how large are they actually? You said they were larger than what these humans left, so.
They give me a survival check.
Oh fuck, I have a minus one to that.
Yeah, no, that actually makes it.
Hell
yeah, you
yeah.
can tell that these came from a creature of at least size large. In gameplay mechanics, it's a big boy.
Not sure it'd be wise to pursue that.
Are orcs that big?
I don't think orcs are that big. I don't think it's a giant, but
Does it look like a humanoid footprint?
They do look vaguely humanoid. They don't look like a bird or anything. No, it is like a foot.
it's just a foot.
Curious.
Do you want to pursue it?
This
I
doesn't
can't
seem
Is.
I don't think it would be wise. Even me, the person who strikes fear into Mammoth, would not pursue this.
As I say, we try and go back to Goodmead and see if we can gather some more information from the townsfolk. I don't
Or
really
should we
think
just continue going north to try to find the orcs?
if we continue going north, I think we're running into whatever killed these folk. The footprints
There's
lead
a
north.
chance.
Is there a
Then
way
I-
we can check maybe how big is this like cave thing here that it's walked into? Because maybe we can like sneak by or something.
Ignore that. This is
Oh,
not-
okay, that's part of the map.
just part of the map.
Okay, gotcha.
Considering options, my considerations will have to wait. I'll be right back. Apologies.
All right. Yeah, no worries.
Oh, Burbu sushi.
Well, while Mira's AFK, I'm going to grab some water real quick too.
All right.
It's leaving me.
I'm all alone.
Oh, by the way, just as a side note, when Gooby interrupted me for that small interruption when you were talking at the very beginning, he was very proud of doing that. He came in and was like, "Oh, I'm good at doing this, aren't I?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Classic.
Oh, hey, by the way, this is a little off topic, but I may or may not have contributed to getting someone suspended on FA, apparently.
Oh.
I see. Um,
I just saw that someone was posting like 20 YCH notifications in like a few hours.
Ah.
So I just sent off a trouble ticket, and then I looked back at their. It was like, oh, hey, got resolved. Oh, hey, they're suspended. Oh,
okay.
I might not have been the only one to put in a
I
ticket.
bet you weren't. Or maybe you were. Maybe the sins are on your soul.
Yeah, there's suddenly a lot less of those notifications.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna get water myself. Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I'll get water. Fine. Fine.
Alright,
never mind music.
apologies.
No, I'm getting water.
Okay, fine.
Go get your water. No, yeah, I ordered this an hour and a half ago, and they were like, yeah, no, it'll be delivered in 45 minutes. It wasn't delivered in 45 minutes.
You should
All
complain.
the
Get over
time.
it. Just be a Karen.
This is unacceptable, and I want my money back, even though I'm keeping the food.
I mean, I'm not
Alright, we're
that
good.
bad. I'm not American, sorry.
You know, fair.
Uh,
So, everyone's back.
Yes, I think so.
Hi.
Well, you are surrounded by corpses.
Just like my bar
Whoa.
mitzvah.
I'm
Well?
not sure if I want to like that.
Yeah.
Well, have you two decided on a course of action? Do we pursue or do we go back?
I say we go north,
How
but not
valuable?
necessarily following this.
How valuable is mead? I must finally admit I have never drank mead.
Admittedly, mostly the same. Just
Oh,
a few shipments here and there.
It's delicious. Really warms you up on a cold night, which is every night.
Every night and every day, which are very similar. Only real difference between night and day is when it would normally be day, there is a brilliant aurora in the sky.
I don't think this is a valuable course of action, but I suppose we will not. This journey will have been wasted if we don't at least try to venture forward
Yeah.
and see if we can find these orcs.
The
Well,
more time that passes, the more those tracks will fade if we choose to try to avoid them on purpose. Or
yeah. Let's continue heading north. I will lead in this regard because I think I can scout ahead unnoticed for you.
Take care to make sure to find orc steps. If they are going in a different way to the odd creature steps that we find, maybe we don't even have to interact with it.
Hopefully.
So you are going to follow the footsteps with Vox in the lead. Vox, are you being particularly stealthy this entire journey? Or...
Yes.
I'll say that'll
Is
probably make...
exactly what I'm doing.
Right, I'll say that's probably going to make it take a little longer, but you know.
That's fine.
I have nothing but time.
I've lived a long time already.
All right, well then.
Okay, boom.
Okay, Boomer.
Don't understand these terms.
You follow these tracks for a oh sorry, Corey's messaging me. I check it, but he's just telling me about how he's playing Warframe. Congrats, fuck off.
And that's why I have my thing set to do not disturb.
But it was Corgi, so I'm like, oh, I gotta check this. Right. So you follow these footsteps for a while, quite a while actually, about 2 hours in, you start to question if it's really worth it.
Gotta be patient.
You push onward then.
I'm used to
You
fishing.
you follow for another 2 hours. Still following.
He's just getting like slowly agitated, keeping silent, just gruffing and grunting a little bit as he gets more tired by the cold.
You know, it's a lot nicer being patient when you're able to sit down and just watch a rod instead of having to walk.
Hmm.
Can someone give me a survival check?
Did we get lost?
You did not get lost.
Oh,
But that was actually just a check to see if a blizzard would happen or not.
oh,
Oh.
Christ!
Oh,
Another 2 hours pass. You still just following these damn footsteps.
good lords, how far is this guy gonna go?
They've made quite the trek to get to Goodmead, it seems. Or outside of Goodmead. Because you follow for another 2 hours before finally coming to a stop at the trail's end, which culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Set into the hill are 3 caves. Let me get you over here. Alright, and then let me get music. That's not the right one. Fuck. Where is it? I seem to have lost this fucking song. I'm very
No worries,
upset.
it's fine. Corn is very interested in listening to this song.
There it is. I have to skip like 3 songs and hope. There we go. Right, so set into the hill are 3 caves. The frozen creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. The center cave has an 8-foot-high passage hewn from rock. The center cave, an 8-foot-high passage hewn from rock, is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. And the northeast cave has a big yawning mouth and flickers of light emanating from within. The tracks of your quarry head through this northeast entrance.
Curious.
Well,
Do we want to follow them right away, or do you want to check out the other 2 caves first?
there's lights in them. That makes me think someone is home. And considering that they killed those people, I'd rather not go in there.
Well, to be fair, for all we know, they could have killed them in self-defense. All 5 of them.
Quite so
Unlikely.
brutal.
Somehow, I don't really think that. I think we should head. What was the western one? Robin?
The western cave has a low-hanging mouth and is contains the little frozen over river. But that is all you can tell of its I guess what is contained within.
What were you? What did you say about the other caves again? A little phase out moment.
There are three of them, though.
Okay.
This one has a low hanging entrance and a frozen river leading out of it. This one is surprisingly straight looking. It looks more man-made, I suppose, and is blocked by some trees and two fallen logs. But you're sure you could get in with enough perseverance. And this one is
Inhabited.
contains the footsteps that you've been following, and has lights flickering from within.
I think we should.
I suppose this. Yep. No, go ahead.
I would suggest going into the western one. It seems smaller than the other ones. If this is a giant, like I am thinking, I'd rather try the western one.
The one right ahead seems a bit unnatural, doesn't it?
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Perhaps those logs could be in the way to protect whoever is behind. It could be our orcs.
Not.
I think let's go left to right.
Yeah.
I suppose the left is our safest option, so we should be cautious first.
Right, you follow along the frozen stream. Let me start revealing shit. I'm just gonna do squares because I'm lazy. Yeah, you follow the frozen stream. It just seems to be a natural cave entrance.
Well, keep following. Let's see what we find.
I hope you two aren't afraid of the dark.
Well, yes, it is rather dark, but so is literally everything. Constantly.
Corin's never actually stepped on a river that's been frozen over before, so he's kind of comically sliding on it, unsure of how it is this way.
Have you ever seen ice before?
I have lived on the ground for a good few decades, but I have not experienced winters these difficult.
Well, you soon come across a split in the path. The river continues along the north, and there seems to be another path following off to the east. Looking down the eastern passageway, you can see the dim flickering of light.
Right. I'd rather avoid that, so let's keep heading north.
If we keep heading north, we might just not find these troublemakers.
True, but I don't know. Gives me a bad feeling.
Corin is just kind of considering it for a while, feeling this Kenku has a decent perception of things, and thinking to trust his opinion.
You guys like talking or whispering, by the way, because you guys are kind of being sneaky, but you're also talking a lot.
I imagine Corin's trying to be sneaky, but he's a bit too interested in the ice, so maybe he's sliding a bit too much. But
you're also wearing fucking chainmail.
Yeah.
Kenku is definitely whispering.
Oh yeah, Basil is, by the way, going to use mage armor himself at this point.
All right. That
Smart.
does make sound, I'll let you know, but nothing seems to notice you as of right now.
Good, good.
For now, let's try heading north.
Alright, you go down the northern passageway. Let's see. So you follow along the frozen stream and come across a well, I guess the mouth of the frozen stream. You see a frozen pool.
Anything in here? Other than, you know, a frozen little pool?
Hey, question. Could you give me a stealth check?
Of course.
How about the rest of you?
Oh,
What did you say? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Stealth check, please.
Oh, everyone? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
oh, ooh, mm.
yeah. So as you walk into this cave, your snake friend here isn't making that great an attempt to be sneaky, and you hear a bit of a growl coming from your left.
Oh boy.
The left, as in this opening. Like,
Yes.
inside the- Gotcha. All right, Quarren's kind of gonna step ahead of his fumbling snake friend here.
Oh god, what did I do?
As you do so, out from the darkness steps a massive fucking bear.
Oh, that's a big fucking bear.
Would you like to roll initiative?
Would we like to?
Just for funsies, I want to use my insight to see it's what it's intended.
It wants to kill you. I'm just going to tell you that.
It is very angry.
Comrades, I believe
Here, I thought it'd be
I
hybrid.
believe this bear wants to kill us. Yes. Sorry.
The fact that Robin asked, do we want to roll initiative, makes me think that running away is a very good option here.
I don't think we can make any
Yeah,
promises with
would
this
you
bear.
please roll initiative?
Aww. Aww.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Ooh. What is it with me and not once today? What the fuck? That's the second one.
Oh, wait. Did I do it wrong?
You must just not have clicked on your token.
You did it right, but you didn't click on the token. I can just add it in manually. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just have to click on your token before rolling next time.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna sit here and eat sushi while we fucking die.
Uh,
Oh, I want sushi.
I don't know why this added everyone multiple times. Let me just get rid of.
If need be, I can
those.
just roll it again. I don't mind, even if I get a worse result.
No, it should be fine. Let me. Oh wait, that is not the right thing. Right, there we go. And then I will roll for bear.
Oxy,
Okay.
if you need to add Oxy to the attacker, by the way, Robin.
It shows him for me.
It doesn't for us.
It might be on your.
My
secret.
end? Okay.
No, I'm saying it might be on Robin's secret DM layer.
Oh.
No, like initiative.
Yeah, we can't see our good bird friend's initiative.
Why? Okay. Yeah. Can you click your token and roll it?
All right, no problem. Just reloading the page. But yeah.
Oh.
Very cool reloading music.
Loading tip. Lower your enemy's HP to 0 while
Wait.
keeping yours above it.
Wow.
Why are reloading pages? What?
I was reloading just in case maybe my turn order thing was messed up.
No. You just need to click your token and roll initiative again.
No
'cause it's
problem.
not letting
I'll
you
be right
do. not letting me do it for some reason.
No worries. I'm gonna kill it this roll anyway, so it's not gonna be a problem. Just need to get my menu up again. I did not kill it this roll.
Okay. Do you see him twice now? Because I see him twice now.
No, just once.
No, just once.
Fucking weird.
This is my paladin's ability.
You know what? We're just gonna ignore his, and I'll just tell you when it's your turn.
Alright.
Right. Oxy, it's your turn.
Okay, I disappeared from.
Yeah,
the...
I got
oh
rid
yes,
of
I
it.
see
Yeah,
what you mean. Okay, gotcha. I'm just gonna check my abilities here for a second. I have a feeling I might have to put Shield of Faith on someone, so that we don't die. All right. Which of my friends seems the weakest here? Um, Perhaps my rogue friend. He seems to be interested in shiny trinkets too easily. He might need a whole turn
Wow.
on defense in case he gets distracted. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on the non-inbred one.
All right. Would you please click that thing? All right. So you use your bonus action, and you cast Shield of Faith on Vox.
Granting me a +2 to AC for the duration.
Yes, as long as you keep concentration on that spell. You still have an action and movement you can use, Oxy.
Okay. So action is not like non-spells, right? Like just like attacking. Or...
Yes, you can. I mean, some spells are actions, but you can't cast two spells on the same turn. So.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I'll move in front of my fellow bird friend here. To kind of put a wall between us.
Give me just a second. I need to read this rule because
No
I
problem.
lost it. Fuck. Where is it? Right. Okay. So, as you walk on the ice, could you give me an acrobatics check?
Ooh. Okay.
Because I assume you're stepping in front, as in like right there. Yes.
Yeah.
Would you please move to where you wanted to move?
1 second. Yeah. No problem.
So yeah. Unfortunately, you are.
Oh.
What?
I didn't even see what I rolled because I was changing tabs. I was like, "Oh, that's bad."
Yeah. Unfortunately, you were not quite used to standing on ice, and you slip on your face.
Oh God! I
And
tried to
fuck
gracefully
pro.
slide over.
I believe you can just get off immediately, though, right?
Okay.
You spend 15 feet of your movement to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did I take damage?
No.
Oh, okay. My powerful face has saved me once again. I don't think I'll take an action here, or well,
Why not?
I guess it's gonna fight me no matter what, right? Can I fight it from this diagonal position?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I guess I'll attack. How do I do that again?
You click the attack in your character sheet.
Oh yeah. So I'll click my battle axe. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you swing at this thing and connect. Could you please roll damage by clicking the word battle axe one-handed in chat, not on your character sheet? Right. You take a clean swing at this thing and chunk through its meaty exterior.
Hmm. There's a small grin of satisfaction in Corin's face as he just feels his axe drive into them.
The bear is not loving that. It roars at you furiously. Basil, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I think this bear might be a bit more upset after I try to do this to it as well. Could it please roll me a con save?
Yes, it can. Could you cast your... Oh, you did cast... I see. 13. So it does save.
Oh, you did roll? It's hidden again.
Oh, it's a 13. I don't know why it's hidden.
Got it. But yeah, so it does succeed, so it doesn't take it.
Any
The
damage,
effects.
I believe.
Sadly not. Yeah, it's really good when it hits because it causes disadvantage on their next attack, but for now, Basil's actually kind of just fine sitting back here. Let's see, anything else? I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action yet, so that is pretty much Basil's turn.
All right, then it becomes the bear's turn, who is not looking happy at getting hit in the face with an axe. So he's going to, why is it on GM? Hold on, can I do? Is that working? No. Why? Why? I don't like that. Okay, whatever. It's going to use its multi-attack that it has, but I can't prove to you it does.
That's
because
okay.
I can't roll it.
If you can communicate it, that's 100% fine with me.
So, it is going to attempt to bite this bird.
Gotta get some fried chicken.
See, I've been reduced to fried chicken.
So, not only does it hit, it
Oh,
crits.
Christ.
Oh,
Oh, Christ.
That's funny.
How fun.
It takes a chunk out of your neck, dealing 14 damage.
Oh,
Oh. Do I not roll for like armor or anything? Is it
No,
just-
it deals 14 damage to you.
it rolled a
Right.
20.
So do I have to reduce it here by 14?
Yeah, you reduce your health by 14. You don't have to do math. If you click it and the bubbles come up, you can just type -7 or -14 and it'll subtract it.
That's okay. No, I've got 7 hit points.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not done. It's going to swipe at you with its claws.
Alright.
And, I don't think your AC is higher than 24, so that's going to hit.
Oh,
Yeah, so it brings its massive paw down on top of this fucking bird, and,
Damn.
and Corin, you go down.
Alright.
It
Do I have to
deals
change anything here?
Boy.
9 damage.
Alright. I do have Relentless Endurance.
Oh, right, you don't go down.
Yep.
You get brought to 1 HP.
Alright.
Because
Oh.
you are powered by determination to stay alive against this fucking bear.
I refuse to lose my other arm.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
Vox, it is now your turn.
ah! Poor bird is
No.
Yeah, the bird in front of you is not looking good at all.
Huh.
I've suffered worse.
Well, I don't think you really have. Well, maybe with that on. Well then, not sure if you guys want to stick around, but free action to draw his short sword and going to go against my better judgment and jump into the fray.
You jump in there valiantly in an attempt to save your fellow feathered friend.
Yes. Actually, can I use my bonus action to cunning action hide?
You can.
Using the big Arakako who's clinging onto life. He's just gonna hide behind him for a little bit. For just a second.
I'm
And
just
stop.
incredibly impressed.
Oh. Well,
I believe it's also a feat in order to hide behind a creature that is only that.
right.
I think even then it's like you can only hide if they're a size larger than you.
Yeah, if the size larger
I,
than me.
I was
never
going to
mind.
let you if you like went behind this thing, like move back.
Yeah,
here.
fair. Well, that stealth roll is garbage anyways, so he just fumbles his way on out of here instead. That is, and just going to try and stab it. You know, my sneaky shit isn't working anymore, so hey.
There's
Wow!
enough blood in Thorin's eyes that
Yeah.
he's not sure what he's seeing.
Unfortunately, that's not gonna do much.
That's
against
not
us.
gonna do shit. Yeah.
You are absolutely freaked out at what it has done to your fellow
Yeah.
bird, and
Oh god.
fumble this attack badly.
Oh fuck. Well,
Is that
that's.
going to be your turn.
I think that's my turn. I'd
Ah.
love to run away, but I already moved.
Well, Karin, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see what I have here. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to use all my healing.
Not a bad idea, I think.
Does healing also take up like an attack action? Or like a
Lay on
spell, what
hands
does it take?
is I assume you're talking about lay on hands.
Yeah.
Right. So it is an action to use.
All right. So I can't attack, but I can use spells.
If you have a bonus action spell.
Yeah.
You only have one spell slot left.
Yeah, because
Gotcha.
just know that there are 3 actions you can do on a turn. You can move, you can do a bonus action, or you can do a main action.
Gotcha. Well, I'm just gonna use all my lay on hands on myself here and be a little
All right.
selfish. I think I've deserved it.
So your pool of lay on hands goes down to 0, and you heal yourself for 10.
Not a bad idea.
Okay.
What is that? Oh, it's under the characters. Okay, let me see if I can.
Ooh, good to have. Good to know. Yeah.
So I have to do that for every NPC.
Oof.
Okay, so what other actions can I perform? I suppose just movement?
Yes, but however, if you move outside of this thing's threat range, which is 5 feet away from it, it gets to take a free attack on you.
Yes.
Attack of opportunity.
There is
Oh,
one way
okay.
around that, and that's if you do your entire movement to do a thing called a 5-foot step.
That's Pathfinder, not 5e.
No, 5e has a 5-foot step. I thought.
I've never heard
Never
of it.
heard of it.
Never.
Hold up. Huh.
That was an accident.
Oh, I'm thinking from third edition.
Just
okay.
make sure that probably took your spell slot. Let me just.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you haven't been tracking them anyway.
Yeah, that's 3.5 no.
Yeah,
That's
God.
Pathfinder.
Oh, jeez.
Imagine rules lawyering the wrong rules.
The wrong edition.
I was trying to rules teach, but I was teaching wrong.
Also, yeah, it did amuse me, Mir, that you attempted to hide to get a sneak attack when you're already flanking.
Well, one, flanking isn't a thing, but also attacking out
You're
of
a
hide.
rogue.
Attacking out of hiding would give advantage. That is what I was angling after.
Right. But yes, flanking is a thing for rogues only. You
Sort
get sneak
of,
attack.
not really.
Everyone can benefit from flanking, but rogues get the setback. I'm down to myself now. I'm sorry.
Well, Corin, what are you gonna do?
Can I only move because I used an action, obviously?
Yes, you can move.
Oh, but that's it.
You don't really have anything else to use bonus action
I
on.
mean, you bonus action. You
have-
could compel duel. You could shield of faith, I suppose. But you, oh right, you have to make con saves. Please roll me 2 con
Con
saves.
saves?
Actually,
How do I do
Constitution
that?
saves.
Constitution.
I forgot you
Yes.
were concentrating.
Yes.
All right, that's 1. Could you make me another one? You succeed both of those and keep concentration on Shield of Faith.
Nice.
All right. Compel duel doesn't seem useful here, seeing as I'm already the one struggling.
Yeah.
So it would also mean you would have to drop concentration on Shield of Faith because it's also concentration.
Gotcha. So I think I'm just gonna have to end my turn because I can't seem to attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you already used your action.
Yeah.
Right, that brings it around to Basil.
Please do something.
You slippery bastard! You alerted him. You better save me.
Apologies if things might get a little bit cold for a bit. Hey Robin,
Yeah.
guess what Basil's activating?
Well, you're not a warlock, so it's not Eldritch Blast. What are you doing?
His Cloak of Icicles might be proccing.
Ooh.
As a bonus action, Basil's using his bonus action here, and suddenly the room starts to feel quite a bit colder.
As if it wasn't
Not
cold
from
enough
the-
already.
Yeah, exactly. Not from the ice up ahead, but from the snake himself. As he starts to breathe frost, he's just breathing in and out frost. His eyes are just this icy blue.
Not that these two are really paying attention to that since they're focused on this
Yeah.
fucking bear that's trying to eat them.
Exactly. And Basil is going to cast Magic Missile on this thing.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So, thanks to this effect, I will be adding a certain amount of damage to this, which stacks really well with Magic Missile, I found out.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah. So, I believe is this a ranged attack? Or...
It is a ranged attack. These are automatically hitting.
Yeah, magic missiles
Magic
automatically
right.
hit.
They automatically hit. I forgot.
Yep.
So,
And so this additional number might seem a bit crazy, but it's because of it hitting 3 separate times.
Yeah.
So just as a heads up, it gets hit for 23 cold damage.
see, I was thinking of nerfing this thing's health, but I'm not going to.
This is an ability that I did not wish to pull up right now, but I did it anyways.
Yeah, this in an instant, this thing looks absolutely beaten. Like your missiles just smack it side to side and like icicles start forming on its snout because they are very cold. It didn't like that one bit.
It stayed in hibernation.
Its turn. It's going to. Let me see. It's going to disengage and try and push through you guys.
Disengage?
Yes.
As in the action?
Okay, that's the thing. It's not 5 foot steps. Disengage. Right. Fuck. That's the thing.
What's disengage?
Disengage is you giving up your main action, so the thing you use to attack with, in order to be able to move out of an enemy's threat range without provoking an attack of opportunity.
If I can remember.
So we aren't getting free hits.
Yes. Are you going to try to stop this thing, Corin, as it tries to push past you?
So what does stopping it entail?
It means you don't let it pass.
Does that mean I have to like attack it, or does
You'll
that
have
mean
to make a contested roll against it,
contested roll?
which means it will roll acrobatics and then you will roll athletics or acrobatics to stop it, and if you roll higher, it can't move.
Okay. Does it then attack me?
No.
Okay.
It
So
is
how do
trying to get the fuck out of here.
How do I roll?
So you are trying to stop it then?
Yeah.
All right. Just roll either athletics or acrobatics. It rolled an 8, so it's not going to be hard to stop. Yeah, you push out, you hold your arms out and prevent this thing from going anywhere.
My bleeding, swole arm fucking catches its leg, and I'm just saying, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, it backs up,
All right.
and that is its turn. It's Vox's turn now.
Oh man, this poor bear.
Yeah, it thought it had easy prey,
terrified.
but like, God, it just got hit with 3 freezing cold missiles.
Fuck
Well,
this bear.
Vox isn't going to let this opportunity slide. His free action to draw his dagger, as well as the short sword, and move up. Is there any way I could hide with this situation, with this positioning?
It does not seem like you would be able to hide from where you are.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I guess I ain't gonna sneak attack. Oh well. Going in. That's move, that's free action. Where the hell did I leave my character sheet? I have like 4 fucking pages open. There it is. Main attack with the short sword. Misses.
That's not
Bonus
hitting.
action to offhand attack with the dagger.
That does hit.
No, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you clicked it.
Yeah, 4. That was a 1.
How do you want to finish this thing?
Oh!
It had 4 health.
Vox, you just see Vox fumbling his first swing with a short sword. And then just bring the dagger right into its neck. Right into the side of its neck.
Yeah, you stab through this thing's neck, and its eyes, the life fades from its eyes as it slumps to the ground atop this frozen pool of water.
Ugh. What the hell? Stupid cave bears.
That was not an orc.
No, it was not.
Wait, can you see this thing's name?
No.
Why? Did some of them...
It's just, it's a bear, it's in a cave, it's a cave bear. Come on.
Also, when you did a dexterity thing, the brown bear thing actually popped up on the side.
Yeah.
It shows the name when you do that, yes.
I did switch it.
Oh, good stuff. Corin's just gonna take a second to be impressed that Vox is, resourceful since he used that dagger that was clutch, and also just go to and thank his snake friend here for his ability.
Diesel is still quite cold. As you get closer to him, he actually takes a few steps back.
How cold is he exactly?
Colder than outside. He is
Oh, damn.
subarctic right now. You might want to stay back until this warms up a bit.
My friend, I know I am covered with blood, but do not be afraid of me.
Don't let
I
my
only-
bloodied appearance frighten you. It's me, your friend, Corin.
My eyes are covered in a bit of blood, so I can't see you. I'm not sure why you're so cold. But let me just express my thanks to you, sir.
You might not want to shake my hand for a little bit.
I ask that because
Yes, you do have resistance to cold damage.
I can also tolerate up to temperatures as low as minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
you could say fuck it and just not go out without winter gear and just like freak people out if you want.
Just go out in a t-shirt.
Until your boots get stuck in the snow and they come off, and suddenly you're frozen.
Also, I didn't mention it because there was player interaction going on before you moved.
problem.
But Vox, as you stood there next to the bear, you notice beneath the ice, there's a statue of a smiling young man. He is entirely naked except for a well-placed oak leaf. I assume you can know where that is.
Yes.
He's just facing towards the roof of the cave.
Like frozen in the lake?
It is a statue.
Oh. Interesting. Why is the statue here? It's beneath the ice, yes?
Oh, beneath the ice.
Huh.
What was it again? A statue of a naked something something?
Of the naked guy. He's looking up. Actually, Corin, could you give me a religion?
Sorry, you cut out there. A what check?
Religion.
Religion?
With advantage for you.
Yeah, I'm not very religious.
Yeah, Corin, you recognize this statue as depicting Sylvanus, who is the, or a god of nature.
Ah, I see. This is one of the gods I understand. That has shown me the way in my time of darkness. I am not sure why he is naked and beneath the frozen ice.
Well, you do know that his holy symbol is the oak leaf, so maybe they just wanted to include that in a tasteful manner.
Oh, I see. I'm also going to give a little prayer to this bear for he's trying to kill me, but still respecting life, and that it has reminded me that I still value mine.
I mean, that's one way of looking at it.
Yeah. Well, with the 16, I'll just let you say, yeah, you feel almost like the statue acknowledges it, but you're not quite sure if it's just your imagination or not.
This is a signal that we were meant to be here.
Out of curiosity, is there anything up on the ceiling? If the statue's looking up, the Vox is going to check up.
Looking up at the ceiling, no, there doesn't seem to be anything in particular.
No. Aw.
However, looking off to your right, you notice a little passageway through there that you hadn't noticed in the heat of battle.
Don't.
I just want to communicate to my comrades what the god beneath the ice is as well. What it symbolizes.
Curious. Oh, wait, by this point, Basil's breath has returned to normal. So I see back to empty level.
That's quite the talent you have there, Basil.
With the what?
That's quite the talent you have there.
I
I know.
can say that.
I know snakes were cold-blooded, but that's taking it a bit literal, isn't it?
This is ridiculous.
Something like that, yes.
Who in Dugan taught you to fight like that? Or Dougal? What Dugan? No, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, it was Dugan.
Oh, let's say I was self-taught.
Oh. He's very curious, but mostly thankful that he's still alive.
Let's just say I'm born this way.
What? Sorry, you cut out there a little bit.
Let's just say I was born this way.
Oh, yes, I am aware of how you were born.
Today I learned inbreeding makes you ice mage.
Alright, little jabs aside, do we go into that passage? Should we continue?
Was there anything over by where the bear was?
a rather bloody-looking set of bones in the skull, but not much else.
Huh, that could have been you, Corey.
Thank you for the reminder, friend. But thank you for saving me, I suppose.
Of course.
You've saved yourself one day of inbreeding jokes, but then I shall continue.
That is, then I shall save you one day of living.
Much gratitude.
Terrifying.
I suppose we might as well explore this little crevice.
You got really mumbly there.
Oh, I suppose we may as well explore this crevice.
Onwards then. And Vox will once again take the lead and try and sneak through.
Right.
Warren is very slightly limping as well, but fine, we'll let it bother him.
This time with his weapons drawn, because that is a smart thing to do.
You see a small square room. Carved steps from you go up these carved steps. They are very clearly man-made. It's a very strangely, man-made room in and of itself. You see pictographs on the walls and a rectangular stone block in the center.
Is this a tomb? This looks like a tomb. Or an altar, maybe?
Probably give an insight check, honestly.
Insight? Oh boy. All of the -1s!
This is a kitchen.
I could really use some food right now, you know? I'm really hungry.
Let's see.
We've been walking for what, 6 hours to get here?
Basil's doing an insight check as well.
Basil, I think with a 10, you can probably tell this is a tomb. Like, the pictures on the wall, if you take closer looks, they look to be telling the tale of whoever was laid to rest here's life. A probably prominent figure.
Curious.
Can I also roll insight to see it, or is that pretty much all there is to check?
They pretty much got it at this point.
Okay. Quarren is staying silent, but he is very unamused by Vox trying to cook on this
I
tomb.
would have tried doing that if I were you.
What? This is just a very interesting way to have a kitchen. Like, what is this idea
It's
for a
a tomb.
counter? Oh,
Well, when you do trot at it does seem to have a little bit of give. You could feasibly put it off with enough effort. Take it off, with enough effort.
I think Corin would really be angry at me if I did that. I can already
Very-
feel the paladin staring at me.
He's staring at you through the blood in his eyes.
But shice. Fine, he'll step away. He'll be good.
Alright. We should still figure out. It seems like we can still proceed from
Yes,
here.
there are two ways that you can see it. There's down south, which did not reveal for some reason. There. And, well, if you look to the east, you see something you might not want to see.
I have
Oh.
a feeling.
Oh! Oh.
A massive behemoth, fucking giant motherfucking ogre, is sitting with its back against the west wall, its chin on its chest. It's drooling, and clearly asleep. Scattered around its feet are a bloody great club with tufts of hair and bits of metal stuck in it. So, I think you found your killer.
Yeah, we did. We did find the killer.
Are these? What are these, by perchance?
You can pretty easily tell, given that they have the good mead symbol on them, the town heraldry, that these are your suspect casks of mead. And hanging high above the massive ogre, suspended from ropes, are some baskets.
baskets?
Yeah, they're hung up like, I guess, like what you would do if you wanted to go camping and you didn't want a bear to take your food.
Huh. I don't actually know what that's like. I don't live in a country that has many bears.
Well, yeah, that's what you do. You kind of hang up your food in
Oh.
like from a rope.
I'm sorry, I don't live in a weird fucking wilderness like you do, apparently.
I was a Boy Scout.
Again, I don't live in a weird fucking wilderness like you do. I was also in the scouts.
So, do you think the shopkeep might have had the wrong species?
More inclined to think they lied to us. Who the
Seems a lot of
fuck would
people
want
lie.
to chase an ogre? If it's just orcs, that's doable. An ogre?
I don't want to join this thing's kitchen.
No.
You're in its kitchen. Smile.
No, I think we could probably take it if we get that club away from it.
Oh, do you have another frozen missile that you can send at this if we get in trouble? I'm being sarcastic.
Ah,
Well,
Let me guess, you can't do that trick again.
I did not want to have to do it until we found a bigger issue like this, yes.
Hmm.
perhaps there's still some mead elsewhere that we can still procure, but this is a danger we might have to.
This might be the best chance we get to get this thing as it's
Yeah,
sleeping.
it's sleeping.
Mhm.
I might be able to try and get the club away from it.
I could do that as well.
Could
And
you?
to emphasize this, for a moment, something invisible pulls your hood over your head.
Ah,
Actually, technically, Mage Hand cannot be made invisible unless you are an arcane trickster.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that's it. That's
Sorry,
an
I'm
arcane
used to
trick.
doing it as an arcane trickster. Okay.
calm down there, Ryan.
Yeah, it's normal.
Okay. But if it's sleeping, I could probably just drag it over here
Now, here's my
from here.
conundrum. Do I want to be a bastard and make you roll a stealth roll for casting a spell with verbal components? I kind of think I want to be a bastard.
Basil, need I remind you, it was you who alerted the bear. Please do
There's
not do
also-
this again.
Look, we're in a isolated chamber right now. We're also whispering already,
Yeah,
so
I'll be nice. You're fine.
As long as I whisper, it should be fine.
I'm not sure if I want to test that. Well, you have it out now, so hey, go try it, I guess.
All right. And with that, Basil, with that mage hand that's currently out, where's the club exactly? Just right over,
yeah.
like here. Oh, sorry, you put it out
I
there.
didn't point it. Just anywhere by his feet.
Okay. Yeah. Basil is going to attempt to try to pick it up with his mage hand and bring it over through this little passageway.
No. Great club. I looked it up. It weighs 10 pounds.
Exactly 10 pounds.
I'm going to say that with the extra bits of metal sticking out of it from beating those guys to death,
Fuck.
you cannot move this thing.
Fine.
Why did it have to be?
Well, guess that means that I'm up.
Seems so, yes.
Well, Vox at that point is going to sneak out. And you will probably make me do a check to do the same thing that Basil just attempted to do, yes?
Yeah, make a stealth roll.
Yes, I'm burning my inspiration on this.
I was going to say
Yeah.
now might be a good time to remind you that you have inspiration.
Yes, I was thinking about it the entire time.
Right.
I'm burning my inspiration and gaining advantage. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah, you managed to drag this club away from this sleeping behemoth.
Stash it here at this tomb somewhere. Just over the tomb casket, whatever.
I don't think it could even fit through this passage.
Orin looks displeased about it, but the current circumstances are more important.
You gotta be pragmatic.
Well then, should we try to take this thing on now?
Yes. Would you allow me to do the honors since you can't do that trick again?
By all means. Besides, it's not like out of character I get advantage on magic missile rolls or can crit magic missile rolls anyways. As if that was a thing I was gonna understand.
Well, Ox is going to try and position himself. And swing with his sword, hoping his allies will back him up when combat starts.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to get a sneak attack in on it before.
Yes,
initiative roll.
because my ambusher trait activates,
You get advantage on this attack.
I get advantage. That's crit.
That is a crit.
Wonderful.
So, I'm just going to roll the dice manually and double it. So 2d6 and 1d6. That is 13 damage, and then sneak attack. 23 damage.
You did as much as I did. That it cost a lot. Ah, nice.
Job well done.
Okay. Yeah, you stab this thing as you
Right in the
lumber.
side.
Right in its fat ass side. It yells in pain and jumps to its feet. Ah! Me, friend! You no friend! It looks around for its great club and screams when it can't find it. Ah! Pulls out a javelin from behind it.
What the
damn it.
fuck? Where did you get that?
It's just got it.
Motherfucker.
Fine, whatever.
That's going to be roll initiative.
Can I persuade it that we are friends? I guess I can.
After we stab
Yeah, after we stabbed it.
Ah!
Sir,
Fucking
I
Also,
assure you, we are your friends.
Robin.
My
reset the initiative tracker. Clear it.
Oh, it's nice.
yeah,
It's still there.
How...
I assure you, sir. My friend here is slippery with the knife.
accidentally stabbed it right into your neck there.
It rolled a 1 for its initiative, and that
Hell
reminds
yeah.
me I have to make its rolls conflict. Alright, let me get...
Also, now that I've actually eaten, that sushi was really fucking good. I'm glad I ordered it.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff.
I want sushi.
Feels weird to call it sushi when it didn't actually have any fish, but
Oh, what kind did you get? Like avocado and stuff?
yeah, avocado and one roll with chicken. I'm actually eating mostly vegetarian these days. I just wanted meat for once.
Yeah,
Understandable.
of course. Good.
Right, Corin, you are up.
All right. Feeling much more confident that this will work out, I will move towards it.
Actually, quick. No, that's. Actually, I have to ask. Robin,
Yeah.
how long has it been since the encounter with the bear? How long did you estimate?
Maybe, I don't know, like a minute or two?
Oh, hey,
Like-
good. That means the Shield of Faith is still active on me.
Oh, wonderful.
Do I have to roll like con or whatever?
No,
You
when
have not had a hit again. It's only when you get hit that you have to roll to
Gotcha.
keep
Yes.
concentration.
Quarren is stopping his limp here, looking much more confident with the first attack on this beast, and is getting ready to pump his axe into this beast. So, I guess I will roll.
Can you see the thing on on the initiative tracker?
yes,
Yes, I can see the numbers. Yeah, I'm on 15.
No, can you see his?
yes, we can.
Yeah,
He's there.
one. Yeah.
He's all the way at the bottom with his one.
All right.
All right, yeah, that's going to hit. All right, you swing at this massive behemoth of a monster man thing, and you slash it, gashing its side, causing it to bleed. What's more,
One
More
hit.
bleeding.
weird flag.
And I believe I will likely just end my turn with that. Looking quite chuffed with myself.
Friend.
I'm sorry, friend. I am also slippery with the axe.
I can just imagine that those 5 adventurers we found were actually really bad guys, and this guy was just. But that it is still a mead.
Yes.
Well,
It's an ogre. So
As much as I would like to drink with you, ogre, we must kill you.
Would you say that is still surprised, Robin? I have to ask. Yes or no?
At this point, you already got your surprise round, so
Yeah, fair. Okay, that doesn't activate. That's fine. However, I do have an ally next to me, next to the enemy, so I still get my sneak attack. And hey, I'm going to use bonus action, to attack twice. 8 and 8. Wow! What the fuck is with my rolls? I assume both miss.
Yeah, unfortunately, both of those aren't going to hit.
Unfortunate. That's the way it is. That's my action, bonus action.
I'll
Yeah.
have to remember you can do that, though. Didn't know you could do that next to an ally.
Only rogues get to sneak attack when they are flanking.
No, that's okay. I'll remember to stay close to Vox.
You don't have to stay close to me as long as there's an ally next to an enemy.
Gotcha.
So if we're ganging up on one fucker, it is really
the
good.
idea, the idea is you are distracting the enemies so Vox can get a sneak attack in.
Yeah,
Right, so is that your turn, Vox?
that is indeed my turn.
Basil?
Alrighty. In that case, let's see what would work best here.
I
You
need
know-
to make my voice more high pitched.
This has to work someday. Can it make me a con save?
Let's see if it can make a con save.
1 damage.
It can.
Damn it! Why do these guys always succeed on their con saves? Ah!
Yeah, he's not feeling very chilly today.
He's a tanky
Other
bugger,
than
isn't he?
that, other than that, Basil's going to stay here just in case you guys want to back up.
Corin's not even sure what the snake is doing.
Well, that brings us around to this fella, this large lad.
Absolute unit.
He's not too happy that he doesn't have his favorite club. He can't bonk people, but he's going to
Sometimes you just want to go club some seals.
he's gonna
Those seals are adventurous.
he's going to attack the person that woke him up rudely.
Come at me, blah. I'll fuck you up. Swear on me. Oh, that hits.
You do Shield of Faith. Does it still hit?
It
Yes,
still
it does
hits,
hit.
yes.
Oh.
Shield of Faith is 16.
All right. 13.
Hmm.
Understandable. I am still up. And that is all that matters.
Yeah. I'd say that if you hadn't gotten rid of his club, that very well could have fucked you up, because instead of 2d
2d6.
it's 2d8.
Ooh.
Well, yeah.
Mean.
So, that is his turn. He's looking bloody, but he's still angry, an angry lad. And before Corin's turn comes around, Basil, you're going to notice out of the corner of your eye.
Oh.
Hey, friend, I heard. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, hello there.
What are you doing?
I'm just a little lost, is all.
I'm going to kill you now.
No, can't we just have a nice conversation for a bit?
He's going to kill you now. He's
Fuck.
going to run up and swing at you with his great axe.
I think he's going to kill you now.
This is
This
the part where he kills
he
me.
kills you. Let me just turn his rolls to non-whisper. And we'll take a swing. Does a 23 hit? I'd take that as a yes.
Yes, yeah, sorry. I said yeah.
Yeah, only 5 damage. It's fine. It's fine.
That's
Oh boy,
fine.
this is the potential to one-shot me.
Oh.
Fine.
Low-level adventuring, guys. It's fun, I swear.
Okay, that brings us around to Corin.
And what's this thing's initiative?
I wanted to keep it a secret, so I just moved him at 20. I think I'll just keep it there unless you guys would rather
Okay.
me roll for it, because that will give him
Oh,
another
good.
chance to attack. You know, so.
Yeah.
It's all
For now, he's just gonna have 20. He'll just do his shit on initiative 20.
Hey guys, I found the orc. Help!
Ah, well done. Well done for finding the orc. Thank you for doing that.
Ah, this hurts.
They're kind of occupied here.
Get unoccupied soon, please.
Mir still has shield of. Sorry, Vox still has shield of faith here, right?
Correct, yes.
So I can't do any other spell.
That requires
Like I
concentration.
can't do. Right. Okay.
That
I
has
mean,
a
you
little...
can, but
you
you would
can.
have to drop Shield of Faith.
Yes, you can drop it instead.
I think I'd rather keep it on Vox just in case. I was gonna think about challenging it to a duel, but I think the shield of faith is a bit more useful.
That's fair.
All right, this thing is looking quite bloodied. I could try and heal Vox with
You
Cure
have
Wounds.
no oh, you do have Cure Wounds slotted. I did not realize.
But I think it's best if we try to dispatch this thing before it can move again.
Yeah, that's a fair choice.
Alright, I am considering I could throw a javelin to help, but I think I'll stick to fighting this thing. I'll roll my battle axe here.
That hits.
He gives it a good, nice little swirl for stylish points here. I'm gonna see what's most damage.
Ooh, that's a chunk.
I'm gonna drive it into the wound Vox already inflicted during that sneak attack.
Yes.
I'm just ramming in him.
I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just saying, keep in mind, you have a smite if you want to use that.
Yes.
Oh,
Holy Smites!
oh,
Divine smite.
Divine Smites, yes.
I just wanted to remind you that that existed.
I will do it just for the sake of trying it here. How do I use that?
Just I set it up as like one of your attacks you can use, and then it'll just take your last spell slot when you cast it.
Yes, if you hit an enemy, you can do the Divine Smite to add that damage to the attack, and it will use one of your spell slots.
Wonderful.
Right. So you have no spell slots remaining,
That's fine.
and you smite this thing.
7 extra radiance.
Divine Smite is the paladin's bread and butter.
Also allows them to pull up some bullshit damage.
For
Why?
real, you can do because you can declare after you find out
Yeah.
if you crit or not.
Yeah, you can crit that shit as well.
I do. Yeah, appreciate the reminder.
Hold
there.
on, I am getting some weird lag. I'm going to reload the page.
Yeah,
That's fair, yeah.
No problem.
but yeah. So Divine Smite is kind of a little strong because you can declare after you get the attack roll. So you can decide, oh hey, I crit. I'm going to do my most expensive Divine Smite, so it doubles it.
Yeah. We, in our other game, in 5e, we saw paladins putting out triple-digit numbers of damage.
Damn.
Like
yeah.
140 damage with
Damn.
crit Divine Smite.
Well, to
This
be
is like over
fair,
15, but
I gave up my spell slot, which means I can't perform a ceremony right now, right? So that's
Well,
not
you
fair.
also didn't have ceremony prepared.
Yeah, I know, but theoretically, I can't do a wedding now, so I think it's a fair trade.
Right, this thing did not like that as the radiant flash blinds it, but not really mechanically. You just kind of making a pretty light show. And it's Vox's turn.
Hi, Robin. Can I bonus action hide using those bells? Can I dash between the bells?
Go for it.
Hell yes. So Vox is just going to take off, rush between the bells, and instead of coming out from the other side, it's just going to jump over it and attack it. Directly hiding, a bonus action hide, and then main action short sword.
I believe you still have to give me a stealth roll.
Yes, I have to give the stealth roll, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. However, I'm good at that.
Finally,
he
good roll.
does not fucking see you.
He just loses me, and then he jumps out and attacks. Full advantage. 22.
Which hits.
Which hits, stack on that sneak attack. An extra 11.
How do you want to finish this thing?
Gorgeous.
God, I love rogues. Fox jumping off the top of one of the barrels and stabbing it right in between the eyes with the short sword.
You do some absolute barbarian shit. You sure?
Hell yeah.
You like scream in rage, but more like a caw, and just drive it through this thing's fat fucking belly. God, you gore the thing. It's dead. He's dead, Jim.
Thump.
I thought Kenku were silent, but I have no doubts about that being the other way now.
No! This guy is very distraught over the news.
Frantic cawing as Fox is standing on top of the ogre's corpse.
Basil. It's your turn.
With that thing out of the way, I do have a little bit more leeway with what I can do.
You can run.
Yeah, I don't need to spend a spell slot. Basil's going to disengage. And
Just
move
fuck
on
out
over
of there.
here.
Robin, you
I'm
might
not meant to be afraid of him.
Robin, you might have given me ideas of multiclassing into barbarian instead.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Right, is that your turn?
Moving to here. Here, yes. That is the
You
turn.
are hiding behind this thing's corpse.
Yes.
Cowering.
You doing okay there,
Not
Basil?
cowering. Tactical. I'm bleeding a little bit.
Oh, so am I. Don't be
You
a wuss.
technically you're not bloodied, you are not below
Yes.
health.
You're bleeding, are you? I see, Basil. Well, Thank you for letting me know.
Well, so that's your turn.
Yes.
All right, that brings it around to this very distraught orc. Right, he is going to chase after this snake lad that he can assume has something to do with that thud and his cry of agony from the ogre he heard. And sees, oh, there's some birds fucking with shit in here. I'm going to attack them. He is going to take a great axe swing at the great axe master himself, Corin.
Alright.
I don't think a 12 is going to do it.
Do I have to roll anything here?
No,
No.
you have an AC of 17, so it does not hit. It misses.
Alright.
Yeah, that's compared. Those attacks are compared to your AC.
Wonderful.
Which means it is your turn.
Alright. Corin's looking at this this unfortunate soul here. Just missing right in front of him.
He's in grief. Don't.
I know how it is to grieve friends, but unfortunately I will not grieve you.
Wow! Brutal!
Yeah, you definitely connect with that.
You connect with your words and your axe.
Yeah, you dig into his shoulder and he looks at you and says, "This doesn't hurt half as much as your words."
Oh, that's great.
I don't think Corin has anything to add to that, so he's just taking his axe out to let the wound bleed as much as his emotions here.
Right. You want to do anything with bonus action or movement, or are you good there?
I don't believe I have any bonus actions.
Yeah,
I can
because you were out of
perform.
solid spots.
Yes, I am going to just stand guard here to stop my bleeding snake friend here. You know, I wouldn't want him to get her
I
as
feel
much
like
as
if
I
we're
have.
gonna talk about bleeding people, Vox is the only one that's technically
Yeah.
bleeding by
Vox,
gameplay.
Vox
Yeah.
is the one who is absolutely covered in blood after being stabbed by a javelin.
Yeah. Vox is covered in the blood of his enemies,
And
and
his
I am
own.
covered in my own blood.
No, he is. Vox is looking very fucked up.
Fox is looking like a fucking barbarian at this point.
So
It's
I'm
his
gonna,
turn.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Well, actually, I have to double check real quick. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to do this. Fox is going to hop over and stand on top of the ogre's corpse and throw his dagger at the orc.
I'm not fucking with the allies counting as quarter cover.
Yeah, no, that's also fucking bullshit. Also, I'm standing on top of the ogre. I have the high ground, Anakin. It's over.
How tall is
got
big.
Corin?
There's a 24 hit.
Ooh.
24 does hit.
Yeah, because ranged attack. That's 8 damage.
How are you rolling piercing at? Sneak at the same time that you roll?
Because I set my sneak attack as a global damage modifier, so I just check pocket it and it automatically rolls when I roll damage. If you look at my sheet, it's
I am
really
playing
good.
a rogue. I'm playing a rogue in Dingle's game, and I always do them separately.
Yeah, no, I set it. It set it this way when I used the Charactermancer because I was lazy. But it's really cool how that does it.
So your background is acolyte. Got it.
My background is what?
Acolyte, because that's the only one the character meant.
Oh no, I just set that one manually.
But yes, your dagger embeds itself in this guy's chest. He is looking pretty bloody at this point.
Well, unfortunately, that's all I can do.
Unless you have another dagger, then you could throw that.
I actually can I do that?
I think throwing it counts as like, because they're light weapons and you can make a bonus action attack with light weapons. I think you can technically throw too.
And I still have my free action to draw something. You know what? If you want to roll it that way, sure, why not?
Go for it. It's cool.
Second dagger misses, goes wide.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that means I'm also out of daggers.
Oh no.
Oh well, that's my turn.
It was a cool attempt at the very least.
Lets out an enraged caw.
Well, Basil, it's your turn.
Okay. Do you think it would work if I tried it a fourth time?
You know, fourth time's a charm.
Fourth time's a charm.
Go on then.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's an
Make
orc
a con
though.
save.
It's an orc. Might have con saves, you know. Might be proficient.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Basil. That's not gonna do much.
That's Basil's turn.
It's got a
I
little-
can't wait until I have more spells that I can actually do stuff with.
Right. Well, this orc is dead set on avenging his friend. So, yeah, that was his name, by the way. The guy's the orc's name was Friend.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to hack at this bird in front of him once again. 17 does hit.
Meets. So
Alright.
yeah, roll us advantage.
14.
14 damage.
Oof.
Am I still going to be able to use a relentless endurance? Or
No, that is once
or-
per long rest, my friend. You go down.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
That's not good.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Which means it is now your turn, Corin. Can you give me a death save?
Death.
No, death save.
No. Death. How do I do that?
Character
Oh,
sheet,
right, I see.
where- yeah, just click
Yes.
the word death saves. That is a failure. Can you
That-
mark down one failure?
That is one failure. Oh boy.
I'm going to be lenient and not have this guy attack you if he lives to that turn. I'm just going to say that right now.
Okay.
Because something you probably don't know as a new player, if you are attacked while down, it automatically makes you fail 2 death saves, which, since you've already failed one, would
Right.
instantly kill your character.
Okay.
Yes, that would be death.
All right.
Well, this is a bit of a pickle.
Yeah.
You kill my friend, I kill yours.
Not if you die first.
I am slightly regretting my insult, but I stand by it.
You stand by it. I can respect that.
You lie by it. You're not exactly.
Albin, how is this orc looking?
Bloody.
Bloody. Oh, okay, that's
He's not on death's door, but he's approaching the porch.
Well, unfortunately, with the fact that Bird Friend is down, that means I can't get sneak attack. Can I can't do the hide thing. There's nothing to hide behind.
Unfortunately, no. You would need a feat to hide behind this thing's corpse
Yeah.
for some reason.
I'd like to use. I'd like to use my free action to exchange my short sword for my short bow,
Alright.
and I'm just going to take the shot.
Do it.
Doing a patient shot?
Short bow does not have patient
Oh,
shot.
short
It
bow,
has
right, sorry.
trick shot,
I-
which yeah. But I didn't declare it, so that is just going to be
So-
a normal hit. 22,
Shot. But that does hit, yes.
5 piercing.
Alright, this guy is pretty fucked up. On death's door. He's ringing the doorbell.
Unfortunately, I'm going to take a step back. Yeah, 2 steps back. And
Alright.
that will be the end of my turn.
Basil.
Basil says fuck it and pulls out his light crossbow. He's not going to move to do a patient shot. This is with advantage. Does a 17 hit.
17 goes.
Takes 5 damage.
You're using a crossbow, but still tell me how you finish this guy.
Let's just say, I mean, a crossbow bolt between the eyes would be a classic way, but let's say that Vox's shot staggers it, and this shot just hits it as it's staggering, knocking it over, dead.
He falls to the ground. The cave is much quieter now, except for the distant crackling of flames that you probably heard before. You can also hear some buying, but also you got a dead bird on your hands. Not dead, but
Dying.
Dying.
You may want to do something before I make you roll another death save.
This is what bleeding looks like.
Basil, do you have any medicine training?
Not the best, but I can try.
It'll quite probably be better than mine, let me tell you. I'm pretty clumsy with those sorts of things.
Basil is going to attempt to stabilize, which is a DC 10 wisdom check.
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Do I make that an automatic death fail? Death save fail? I don't know. I'm gonna say, yeah, that's another fail
Wait.
on his death save.
Wait, so I have to go. Okay.
I think that makes sense. You've done more harm than you've done good here.
I'm going to be die surrounded by idiots.
Double checking the rules myself. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Yeah,
this.
I don't see anything about that.
Yeah, I guess. Sure, there's no crit save. There's no crit success on.
Let's see. Stabilizing a
there's no one.
creature. Best way to heal it. Healing. You can attempt to administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize it, which requires a DC 10 Wisdom medicine check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and since it's a skill check, you
Yeah,
can't crit
that's
fail
what I
skill
was saying.
checks.
I realized that. So yeah, you don't take a death save.
Okay. Do I have to make a death save now?
Do you want me to try before that turns around as I'm rendering assistance?
Yeah, go for it.
Please roll me at 11 or something, please. Oh!
Oh, gorgeous.
You stabilize this bird.
Alright. Alright, so he's now stabilized, he's unconscious, he doesn't have to make death saving throws, and he will take, I think, 1d4 hours to wake up?
A stable creature that isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours.
Could you give me a 1d4?
I have to make a d4?
Just to see how long it takes for you to regain a hit point again.
Gotcha.
4 hours. Ooh.
4 hours.
Is that good or bad?
We'll be able to rest a bit, but we have to wait
You guys
long.
have to kind of hang out here for 4 hours.
Alright.
Do you have enough meat to go around?
Well,
Basil,
Yes.
I could not help but notice that you have been quite useless aside from this.
Shut up, you're unconscious.
you're unconscious, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad. I forgot.
I thought you were talking out of character for a second.
Yeah, my will is telling you.
Uh.
While unconscious, I am looking angrily.
Welcome to low-level spellcasters.
Well, considering that we took care of the orc and the ogre, do we just try and short rest here? Like one person stays on guard, the other rests?
That might be a good idea too, yes.
Vox might be able to take some meat here. I guess you finally got it.
I mean, we gotta take it back to town, but first we're going to try and wait. Let's see if we can wait for you to get back up.
Yeah.
We also have to make sure the meat's still good, yes?
So, I assume you're going to have to wait if you want him to have more than 1 health, you're going to have to wait 5 hours so he can take a short rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
I
I'd like
can't-
to burn some of my hit dice if we can take a short rest because oh fuck my health.
Absolutely can
Yeah.
do it.
Can I not perform cure wounds on myself or anything like that when I get up?
You
You
don't
can.
have a heal spell slot anymore.
Right,
Oh
yeah.
of course.
However, I'll say this case is warm enough. I have a house rule that has not come into play yet. If you are not in shelter and like it's cold, you are only going to receive half healing from hit dice when you take a short rest.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
you know that there is a fire in this cave. It's warmer than it is outside. You'll get full.
I mean, I can also easily start a fire here. I have a tinderbox.
There are
I have prestidigitation.
massive barrels of alcohol. I'm not sure that's a great idea.
I mean, we can start burning the yoga.
I'm gonna end up waking up and everything's on fire.
Yeah, just massive explosion.
Yeah.
We just wanted to keep you warm.
Anyways, actually, question about that. Would that house rule still apply with the resistance to cold?
No, if you have resistance, you will get
Okay.
full healing.
Okay. That is good for me because I am a very, very fragile boy.
Likewise.
Well, if we are resting,
Go
then...
along. Yeah. So 5 hours are going to pass. How do you guys pass the time? What do you two talk about?
You know all about me, Fox. What about you? What's your story?
What's my story? What is it with the ones today? God!
That's a strange job.
I mean, it's not much to tell about me. I'm from Lonelywood. I kinda build on what little family I have there to roam around the towns and try and gather more coin. Lonelywood is a rather depressing little town. Not as
about it.
not as depressing as Dugan's Hole, I'll admit, but still.
That's good.
I mean, Prince Chandler is a lot more fun, let me tell you.
I'm excited to someday stop by that place. It does seem like fun.
Don't get lost in the crowds. It's not big, it's not Luskin big, but it's still a lot more people.
Come now, how big can crowds be?
Don't underestimate that.
I'll keep that in mind.
While you take your rest, can you give me just a straight luck check? Just a d20.
Me? Okay.
Anyone?
D20? Oh, anyone?
Yes, anyone.
Okay.
Just roll a d20. Please don't let me do it. I'm rolling once all day today. Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't say I'm lucky, so.
Should have rolled a halfling. That's a 3.
That is a 30.
Yeah. That's a 3.
Good boy.
Why? Why is my luck like this today?
Also, I will have said, I should have said it, in the aftermath, after the orc is dead, I did recover my daggers.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Just so I'm not, like, losing daggers everywhere constantly. I'd like to reuse those, you know?
So I'll be nice and say that since you didn't crit fail, this happens after 5 hours has passed. Corin, you are back up. You have 1 HP. You can take a short rest.
5 hours. Okay.
Okay, so we can do another hit. We can do another hit die for us too.
1 hit die per hour, I suppose. Yeah.
That's general rule of thumb.
Oh, I was sleeping. What happened?
No,
like a
you,
little.
you can roll as many as you want on short rest, right?
Oh, I'm used to like having 1 per hour of short resting.
That's, you know what? I might just roll with that on because I like
It just kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Fine,
What are
welcome
they
back,
rolling
Colin.
there?
Oh,
Ah,
hit dice.
So
On a short rest, you can expend your hit dice to regain health.
Yes.
If you put the little hit dice thing below your current hit points, which is a big fat 1,
Yeah, and make sure the hit die itself is set to whatever your class
so D10.
D health is. So you should be D10. And it rolls your D10 plus your con modifier, and you regain that much health.
So sorry. Okay, so I just press that, and then
Yes,
whatever it
press
rolls, I
the
regain
hit
health.
dice.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Whew, that was a
regain
good roll.
11 health and expend 1 hit dice.
Ah, I had a lovely dream where I was recalling a sexual encounter with my late wife. I feel so refreshed now.
You almost did die, so
It's a little too much information.
Yeah, a little bit.
Good dream.
okay,
Please don't mention
Boomer.
the details.
Christ.
So I've gotten up here, obviously, and I look at the corpse of the little orc here, and he's looking pretty happy about that because he didn't see his moment of death. I was like, yes, he did die. But I'm gonna pray for this bigger friend here.
Friend
Just
named
you know,
Friend.
friend named friend. Do we know his name is friend now? Because he yelled it, right?
You
Yes.
can kind of just assume this is an
Yeah.
ogre. He probably
Okay.
didn't know what that's definitely his name.
Should I
'cause it's
bother? Should I bother rolling religion here? I'm just doing a little prayer, but I can do it if you want.
if you like.
All right.
Yeah, you offer up a prayer. You're getting lots of good karma. I don't know if that's gonna ever come in play, but you know.
If you get enough good boy points, you might get some chicken tendies.
Thank you, Beast, for offering me magnificent dreams. It was a wonderful battle.
Was it a wonderful battle? I just kind of stabbed it in the side while it was sleeping.
After showing a massive amount of respect to this larger beast here, who did enjoy killing, he just steps over this guy, and not offering.
Anyways, well then, you said something was going to happen, yes?
Yeah, and that something is. I'm going to reveal a little more of the map. Like that. And as
Suddenly,
you
more enemies show up.
No, I'm going to be a little nicer. You hear a voice coming from that direction.
A voice.
Which direction? Sorry, the one that just opened up.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The voice is calling out, saying, "Doug, you home?"
Oh, shit.
We need to
Well.
find a way to carry these barrels.
Yes. Okay. We gotta act fast here. Robin.
Hmm.
How heavy are these bells?
Let me just double check that. I had it noted down somewhere, but I can't find it. Yeah. So you try and move it, but each one's 200 pounds.
Oh. Okay.
That's a problem.
Rox, do you lift?
No, I do not lift.
Might be a problem.
Doug, I'm here. Where am I?
Is it possible to make an impression of his voice to make him go away? Of Friend's voice?
That it's not the best idea for you, but looks at the Kenku.
Why don't you do it?
Tell him he's getting dressed or having a shower.
Shower where? There's no shower. Okay.
With he's showering in mead.
Okay. thinking quickly, Fox is going to wander on over here and take a peek around the corner.
All right, let me get revealing areas. I suppose you get to see quite a bit from that angle. You get to see like. Oh, it didn't work. Thanks.
Thanks, game.
Please, just let me do it. I've attempted this twice now.
While things are struggling to work, I'm just going to stay at this aside. I'm assuming Shield of Faith is now stopped.
Yes, absolutely. It only lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm glad that was there in that second encounter, but we
Yeah.
rested here for 5 hours.
It would have been incredible if I'd maintained concentration.
Robin, I'm going to PM you real quick.
All right.
All right. So, Basil, what happened while I was unconscious? Who saved me?
Me and Vox kept you from bleeding out.
Oh,
we took-
wonderful. I didn't know you were so adept. Sorry?
After we took out that orc, of course.
Oh, wonderful. I didn't know you were so adept with medicine.
We're good enough to, stop you from bleeding out. Not so much medicine.
I see.
Your body was able to take care of the rest, it seems.
I have survived many an encounter. I can flex the arrows out of my body.
I take your word for that.
Alright.
All right.
Fox is going to slip around the corner and out of Corin's and Basil's sight.
Alright, Corin's getting a little nervous, but this is the friend that helped him take out the beast, so he's just staying quiet here.
Oy.
And,
Keep her out.
and with him out of sight, he is quickly discarding the fine clothes that are covering his leather armor.
Jumping.
And he will shift into the form of an orc. Of this orc specifically.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me just do this. Fucking. Why is it lagging? I really wish it wouldn't do this.
Sorry for throwing this on you. Token
Oh no.
fuckery is always a bitch.
Yeah. There you go. You should be able to control that. I didn't remove the other one. I'm going to.
And with that, now having taken the appearance, he's just going to step out. What? What do you want? Friend is sleeping. Leave him to rest.
Doug, you're here.
Yes.
Oh, I found things. I thought you might want them.
What things?
He's going to pull from behind his back a wicker basket full of metal.
I found these. Fell from sky.
These are interesting. I will gladly take these to friend once he wakes up. Maybe he can.
No, they for you.
For me.
Yes.
Why me?
I thought you would want them. I'm sorry.
This guy looks very heartbroken.
Aww.
Well, thank you. And he will take the basket full of metal.
If you want, we could go on a walk.
Oh no! No! Fuck! What do I do?
We are there to help you. It's all you.
Sorry, I have things to take care of. Gotta move.
Yeah,
Gotta
no,
move. Yeah,
I
later.
get, no, yeah, later.
Later, absolutely.
Yeah. Awkwardly shuffles off, looking dejected.
Aww.
Look, it's better to break his heart now than rather lead him on and then only to discover, oh, he's actually dead.
Well, at that point, hiding behind the corner again, he will take back his original Kenku appearance.
Out of player, I do just want to say Vox has now killed 2 people. One for dollars and one for breaking a man's heart.
And quickly putting the discarded fine clothes back on. Just sort of brushing himself off as he walks past around the corner. Well, that's... fucking voices. That's taken care of. We should try and find a way to get the pals out of here as fast as possible.
How'd you do it? That was pretty smooth.
You know, Kenku mimicry. Stand around the corner, just out of sight, you know.
Man, I've only read about it, but you did pretty well.
Thank you. It's a pretty common talent around Kenku. Anyways, let's... How the hell are we gonna get these things out of here?
Just to be clear, did we overhear that when he did that? Because he was around the
Give
corner?
me a retroactive perception check.
Oh, perception? Okay.
Hazel,
I didn't hear shit.
Roy, you were pretty receptive of that conversation, actually. You know, Vox was a smooth talking orc. Just kind of very, very confidently handled that situation. It's pretty impressive.
What was that weasel's name again that we had in our party?
Solomon.
Yeah.
Solomon? I see, unlike Solomon, you are used to many relationships already.
Are you calling me a slut?
Christ.
Don't
Okay,
just slay me.
It's okay, it seems to be working to our advantage.
Yes, thankfully so. So these bells, returning back to the dilemma at hand here, these bells are too heavy to just lift directly.
Definitely.
What if we... I have quite a bit of rope. What if we tried dragging them back?
I'd say it would help ease the burden, but it was an 8-mile walk. We did with
I think we should probably go back and report on this.
Yeah. We did clear out a substantial amount of the difficulty. We should just head back without the goods.
The only problem is that... No, go ahead.
There's still at least one other, but...
Do you think we should try to fully clear these caves before? Make sure we get a full reward.
Well, Vox would have known that that other orc left. Like,
Oh, so he's definitely gone?
Yeah.
Oh,
so you can't exactly fully clear them.
yeah.
Should we keep on exploring a little bit more before we head back?
Okay with that, yeah.
I'm going to be nice and remind you that there are baskets hanging above your head.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh yeah. Might as well take a look at those. Basil's going to use his mage hand to try to get them lowered.
You fiddle with the ropes for a bit. it looks like you could have just used a pulley that's linked up to the wall over there, but
Oh,
mage hand works. You eventually lower the baskets down. They contain a lot of shit, like shears, pails that are stained with milk residue, bristle brushes, bags of grain and oats that have various town heraldries on them. You would probably recognize Bryn Shander's heraldry and perhaps also Goodmead and East Haven. And one of the baskets has some shinies.
Chinese.
Shinies?
Specifically, 72 silver, 344 copper, and a small pink moss agate gemstone worth 10 gold.
Oh.
Well, that's a lot of coin.
Could you just write that down so if we could split?
Yes, let me.
Yeah. So, while Robin is writing that down, that was revealed a lot earlier than I would have liked, at least out of character.
Yeah, understandable.
There's also, which probably would have been useful earlier if you had looked through these healer's kit in there,
Oh,
along with a hunting
Oh.
truck and a small bag containing 10 silvered sling stones. Whatever the fuck those are. I tried looking them up, couldn't find out what it meant.
Also, just want to ask
Wait.
out of character, like, how do failures work? Like, do they reset after
Yes,
rest?
they do.
and stuff?
They just reset when you get brought back to your feet.
Okay, so that's
you are-
that has no lasting
Yes.
effects on. Okay.
no lasting effects.
I think that sling stones are like
sling
ambush.
bullets. Yeah, sling ammunition.
Yeah, like it's like I couldn't find anything for silvered ones. I don't.
That's probably just actual silvered ammunition for slings.
Yeah.
For vampires.
Normally, basically, and sling stones are usually mentioned specifically when dealing with +1 ammunition or such.
Well, that's what you find. I put it in chat.
Yeah.
Programs in chat. Thank you.
Ah, yes, silvered ammunition.
So now we still have to find a way to carry these barrels, or at least one, if we even can. Vox,
Yes.
you are capable in the enticing the other kind. If there is perhaps another orc around here, maybe we can enlist their help through your ability.
That does not seem like a very good idea, I'll be honest.
They seem quite taken by you.
I would rather not go into that.
We are
Mostly because I was mimicking the dead friend over there.
Hey, Vox, can you give me a history check with advantage?
History check with advantage, understood. 16.
You saw a cart in that room. The room with the fire. There was a
Oh,
cart,
okay,
a wooden
yes.
cart.
Okay, there's a cart back there. We can probably use that. It's really close to the exit,
Ah.
actually.
Wonderful. You not need to woe any orcs then.
Right,
That's good.
Fox is going to take another peek into this room then.
You didn't really take a good look at it earlier because you were
No.
busy seducing an orc.
Honestly, there was not much seduction needed there. He thought I was the one he was already in love with.
Yeah, you kept that flame alive for up
Just a
until he
little
finds
while
his-
longer.
Yeah.
You know, it's for the best.
So, in this room is a bonfire. Keeps the cave lit and relatively warm. You smell roasting meat, and can see on the fire a hunk of meat that is dripping juices into the fire, causing sputters and crackles. On the opposite side, what?
Basil
Basil
salivates.
salivates. On the other side of the room, you see a lot of goats and sheep. They are all looking at you because, I mean, you did just enter the room. And there is a wooden cart with a broken wheel, two old crates, and 2 more barrels of mead.
More barrels of mead. Okay. The other orc went this way, into that left passage, or our left at least right now if we're looking down. Watch out for that.
Noted.
And with that, he is going to take the step forward and into the room. Now, what is exactly wrong with this cart?
There's more of this meat here.
Its wheel is broken. Okay.
Yes, its wheel is broken.
I just gonna go over and pet these animals. Is that possible?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I do appreciate life very much. They are very adorable.
Give me an animal handling check.
Where is that? Is that in
All the way at the top, under acrobatics.
Top of your skills. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. It seems to allow you to pet it. It seems like maybe it's used to contact from humanoids.
Oh, what a pleasant creature. I'm glad even they can survive in this cold.
I mean, have you seen that wool? They've adapted quite well for it.
They are a magnificent species.
Anyways, question.
Yes,
Might we be able to fix this wheel?
you can attempt to.
With what? Because this system doesn't have crafting checks.
No, are you proficient with tinker tools by any chance?
Not yet. Next level.
Okay.
I'm proficient with
so-
thieves' tools. Question mark?
Do any of us know how the mending spell?
You think it doesn't look like I know spells?
Fair enough. I should learn that sometime.
Say if you're not proficient with tinker's tools, and also probably don't even have them.
Not yet.
Just give me like a. Just give me a skill and justify it. Like, if you say religion, I'm probably not gonna allow it unless it's Corin asking his god how to fix a cart.
I
Like-
pray for this wheel to fix itself.
For you, I'm like the first skill that jumps out is like sleight of hand because that's just stable hands.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, fun fact: I have expertise in that.
Ooh,
Fuck.
nice.
That's
You rolled
double
a 2.
twos.
You can't. You get it to like attach, but as soon as you remove your hands, it falls away.
Ah.
Far too much blood on your hands to be fixing anything. It's just slipping out of your hands.
I just, fuck you! I wasn't going to do it.
Why not? Would have been so amusing.
It's okay. I still got my petting out of them. I'm trying to remain in character, but out of character, I am fucking ecstatic.
Do you think that survival might be applicable for trying to fix a wagon wheel because it's part of surviving?
Sure,
Yeah.
go for it.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything out of this.
You know, with that, yeah, I think you managed to attach this wheel.
Hey, fishing background. I've had to push some fish around, even though I'm not the most strong.
Well, let's start trying to load these meat bales into the. Yeah, back how good.
So, did we have rope I
Yes.
don't remember now.
Yes,
Um,
we all should have rope in like our basic kit.
Can we say
I will say also reveal that.
let me see mine. Let's see. Javelin shield, whatever. I don't see it in mine actually. Oh wait, yes it is. 50 feet of rope. Um, we may be able to attach some animals, and that might help us carry the wagon.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Do you think we should probably also eat before we head out?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're suggesting we eat the animals, no.
No, the one that's already on the fire.
Okay.
Alright, let's start putting the barrels on the wagon first, yes?
Quarren is very protective of the animals, just like kind of sneering at Basil.
What?
As long as we do not eat the animals. I
What
see
do you
you
think?
you
What do you
hunt
think?
in your small village often, I'm sure. It's not just fish that you eat.
What do you think's on the fire?
I'm just making sure.
Alright, a little help here, other than you get two quabbling like a married couple?
Yes,
Before you,
yes.
I will not have dreams about
Basil will attempt to help.
I mean, other than all the inbreeding, he's pretty cute.
Basil.
Shame about the
The
inbreeding.
inbreeding comment aside, thank you.
Just a shame, you know.
I can't control how I was born, thank you.
Man, that comment is more accurate than you know.
Well, you attempt to move this one and notice that it is not as heavy as the others.
Well, it's a start. Even if we don't bring back full barrels,
Is
it's still
it full of liquid?
It doesn't seem to be full of liquid, no.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Let's open it up, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
You can remove the lid without issue. It's clear that the lid has been removed several times, and inside, that's a fuck ton of salt.
Oh,
Ah,
hmm.
I think the town would still appreciate salt,
well,
but it's not a necessary.
that salt is very useful. It could sell for a pretty decent chunk of coin. You know, preserving meat and food.
We do have a long journey back.
Well, let's load it up regardless.
So
Yeah.
you load up the salt barrel.
And the other barrel? Is that also salt?
That one's full of pepper.
Pepper.
Salt and pepper, of course.
Well, pepper does sell for a whole fuck ton, so yes.
It does, yes.
How do these orcs know how to spice their food? They are more than common orcs.
I mean,
What?
give
They are
me
chefs.
let's say a nature check.
Oh, nature.
By the way,
Look.
how many pounds of pepper would you say this is?
Well, it is a half-filled 20-gallon barrel.
10 gallons worth of pepper. Let's see.
Actually, yeah, with the 12, I can say, or you know that orcs aren't exactly like monsters; they're people.
Orcs are people too, and as of the recent errata, they have now no longer do they have a native int modifier. They are just as smart as everyone else.
Yep.
Also, Robin, you are aware that a single pound of pepper sells for 2 gold pieces, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Because 10 gallons of pepper, that's like probably about
Yeah,
over 400 gold pieces worth of pepper.
Yeah, I don't think the module expects you to take them back.
Well, we are going to take them back. We are not leaving that one.
Yeah, because for reference, basically in medieval times, pepper was a luxury good.
Yeah, so I'm going to say you can only fit 4 barrels on this thing.
Fuck. Okay, dump the salt,
So-
take the pepper, and take the 3 meat barrels. Easy. Easy.
I agree with this, yes.
Easy clap.
Yeah, because a pound of salt in costs 5 copper pieces. A pound of pepper costs 2 gold pieces. God,
We'll be
Yeah.
rich.
this
Rich.
Do we
monster.
have any cooks here?
I will interject and remind you guys whereabouts in the world you are.
Yes. Oh, right. There's not a lot of fucking money. Damn it. Ah! This place is depressing.
You might have trouble selling it.
Can we just travel to Luskan? They sell for a shitload in Luskan.
The only road out of the Dale is through Brinchander.
Maybe Grinchanter has a decent amount of gold.
Well, we'll keep it in mind. We have a cart now, so that makes things easier.
Yeah.
Such
Right.
basic instincts. Back in with Arakokoro, we only had the sky. We had no need for money.
Well, now you're along us with the underground, and things work a bit differently.
I prefer the air.
What's that?
Corin says, personally, I prefer the air.
Alright.
Hands off, Mike.
Hands off
also-
my cock!
Yeah. Basil's actually going to check inside these crates as well.
The crates are full of straw.
Ah, for the animals, yes. I don't see the need to bring too much along. Lest you want to become a farmer there.
Sorry, everyone's busy typing.
Yeah, I was just quickly noting things down. So, we shall take the time to move the barrels of meat very carefully onto the cart, yes?
And I need to BRB for a bit, sorry. Feel
Yeah,
free to
no
go on
worries.
ahead.
Yeah.
In that case, it's up to me and Vox, I suppose. I'm going to carry one end of the this barrel with my one arm, not flexing or anything, just just being naturally capable of doing
Yeah, sure.
that.
Sure.
He looks pretty proud of himself, even though he's not saying anything.
So yeah, you spend some time and load up the barrels onto the cart.
Well, at least we have that done. We just need to rig some animals or you to the cart and get it back to town.
Oh, me?
I mean, you're pretty strong,
Suppose I am quite strong. But it would be better to trust the animals. It seems that it was maybe some sign from God to give us these animals to herd back. And then I can also have my arm free to crush our foes.
I'm just wondering if the animals will actually obey, is the thing.
That would be an animal handling check. I'm gonna say with disadvantage because these are goats and are not.
Excuse me?
Not pack
They
animals.
are
Huh?
not pack
Huh?
animals. They have not been made they've never pulled shit in their
I
life.
see. Okay. Thought you were gonna say something to insult them. What's your animal handling like?
-1.
-1? Alright, it's up to me.
Hi, wisdom is a dump stat.
Yeah. You open the gate to try and latch a goat to this cart, and most at least 4 of them just run out.
No,
no.
my friends!
Oh no. They're running.
This blood on me is nothing. It's from a foe I have killed. You can trust me.
But before
Practice
Morgan,
my own
you managed to shut the gate.
Okay.
You wish to try that again, or
We may have a problem and that might alert someone, but I suppose we have no choice but to either continue to try or find a better way to pull this cart along.
Well, No Knight's not here right now.
I heard it fish. Look, my family is basically animals.
Does anyone know? I guess no one would know. I was wondering what No Nine character animal handling was, but I have no idea.
Metagaming.
Yeah. Listen, I'm I'm taking a beating. I'm being a little nicer to myself. Doing better, doing metagaming a little bit.
You are not allowed little metagame as a treat.
Okay, fine. Well,
I
suppose we have.
still think we should rig you up at the head of the cart.
You know that this thing is weighing at least 700 pounds.
Yeah, and I'm sure Corn is strong enough to push that.
His legs are pretty fucking beefy.
Look at those thick
Look at his fucking
thighs.
Can't believe I'm being sexualized here.
Welcome back. We were just sexualizing Oxley.
Yes.
Good.
The goats did not like me when I tried to get them to pull the cart.
Oh hey, I herded fish. I can do animal handling.
Oh my fucking god!
I had to make fun of Corgi's comment there because
He's not
Wait,
wrong
what?
though. You did fool that shit all the time.
What did Corgi say?
Corgi said, I'm always waiting for Nolan to be like, oh, well, I herded fish, so maybe I should get advantage of my animal handling smile. I didn't pull it that much.
He's not wrong. You deserve the call out.
Been
I
keeping up with
didn't
this.
do that much.
This is good shit.
Aw.
Called the fuck out.
Like 90% of the time it was ironic.
Anyways, I don't think the goats are gonna work. These are not pack animals. They're more like food animals.
Basil looks at the meat on the fire before taking it off, letting it cool. Yeah, like this.
Chomp.
I suppose it might be better if we did eat first.
Best to get some food before we hit out the road, yes.
Especially since it seems I am gonna have to use my incredible strength.
We'll help. I'll help. I'll push it from the back.
Yeah, I'll help as well with my,
-1 strength.
yeah.
You do have very slender arms. I doubt it would help.
Snakes aren't built to be strong.
Hmm,
They're built to be dexterous.
I see.
I
Or
got.
in my case, good looking.
So
Let's
you guys are going
hit the
to
road.
have some food and
Yeah.
hit the road?
Yeah.
Get
I
some
feel-
food, help Corin, rig Corin up with some ropes to the front of the cart, and Vox will push the back of it.
All right.
Alright, Vox
Very heavy.
Orin, can you give me either a survival, nature, or history check? Your choice.
Just those two.
Yes, you can
Ooh.
do this, please.
Oof.
Ouch.
No, you can't. You think you were going to say something, but can't quite think of what it was. Oh well.
I could usually move it, but I am a little weaker from the battle. But usually this would be no problem for me.
So how are you guys getting this shit out of here?
It might be better to take less,
Uh,
or maybe we can find something in this cave still. There's not much left to explore here.
There are some areas we haven't checked out yet.
fine. Just remember that there in the back, that's where the orc went.
I still think you should entice him into pulling it for us, but I will leave that plan for now.
If you can't pull it, then the orc can't either.
An ogre might, but you know, he's dead.
He is dead, yes.
He's dead, Jim. Okay, just reveal that. All that shit. Why not? Go for it. Knock yourselves dead, kids. So you walk into a more man-made looking part of the cave. It seems to be some sort of, I guess temple or maybe burial site, which you can kind of guess is for that thing up there. The kitchen.
The kitchen, yes.
Fortunately, I don't think we can make a tomb big enough for our old friend.
This cave would be a good tomb in itself.
Not a lot here, is there?
Doesn't seem like it. Oh, is that the exit?
That is one of the exits, yes. That's the one that was boarded up. Or at least covered with,
Yeah, yeah. Why are these indents here?
I just realized shit. Seems like these were probably used to store either weapons or something of the sort. You're not quite sure. Mostly because I'm not quite sure.
Well, that's absolutely nothing then. Good, let's back up. My camera keeps moving and I don't know why.
No problem. It seems we're very lacking in options here. We might just need to
I am now sure I've reread, but you wouldn't know. Like, it doesn't even give you a chance to make a check. So
Gotcha.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, no, there's no real reason you would know it anyway. So whatever.
Huh.
We seem to be lacking options at this point. We might have to concede and just go home and go back to, well, the pub and come back.
Might have to dump the barrel of pepper, even though I don't want to. What if we just take back a single barrel of mead?
That would make sense. Show that there's more.
Yes.
So, if we do, we might want to make sure that the other barrels here are safe. Either stash them away or make sure that no one can take them.
Yeah, fair. Where?
Do you think we should go after
Last
that
orc?
other woman we talked to? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I don't want to do that, but hey, whatever. Let's do it. I've already broken his heart.
I rolled something. I'd like to do something. Let's say Vox, you were moving. You trip over a little satchel on the ground that you didn't quite notice before.
Oh. Oh. Fox trips and falls.
I mean, more like stumble.
My poor talents.
Vox falls.
Sniffle.
Vox falls. Rocks die.
Alright. What is this satchel then? What is this satchel that I stumbled over?
Well, if you were to open it, you notice that it's got some clothes in it. A pair of boots, some pants, shirt. Rather nice looking, but they're pretty tattered.
Close?
Yeah, clothes. Definitely not big enough for an orc.
Huh.
Curious.
Well? I'm not quite sure what to make of that.
Can we like investigate it or something like that? See the details about the clothes, or is that pretty much it?
You can give me. I don't even know what check that would be. Fuck it, go with an insight check.
Insight? Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
23.
So, yeah. Suddenly a realization hits you, Corin. The pen of goats and sheep was entirely full. There was no space that, one had been taken from previously.
So what does that mean? Sorry.
You didn't eat goat or sheep.
Ah.
Oh! Oh! Oh no!
All right. I just relay that information. I'm not even sure how to say that, but he's probably like trembling as he realizes. What did you see? What? Okay.
Give me a minute.
Well then.
Give me a minute.
I think Basil has now extremely experienced different kinds of foods from out of his town.
Well, maybe you'll
You might be able to hear retching noises
I
around
can't.
the corner.
I can't say I blame him for this instinct in particular.
I imagine they
is-
don't compare to fish.
That is rather vile.
After a few minutes of retching, Basil slowly, shivering, walks back. Not from the cold.
It's. I want to make a mean joke, but I don't. That is rather vile. That is awful.
I'm not going to add cannibal or such to the list of various offenses. I'm being slung already. Inbreeding is enough. Thank you.
Corin is just shocked. He just can't believe that he's not the one who has to make the inbreeding joke this time.
Not shocked about the eating.
Oh, shocked about that too, but shocked at the situation so dire.
I'm so sorry you two don't have the ability to throw up.
Don't. I'm not happy about this either, but yes, thankfully I don't really have to retch like that.
I am in an existential crisis about having to consume another life that I should not have.
You didn't consume a slime. It was dead already.
It's still it's a disgusting use of life.
At least by now I can. If you ever make inbreeding jokes at me, I can have ammunition against you two now too.
Right. Now that I suddenly don't feel bad about having to kill that other orc, let's go fucking hunt him down. Yeah, shall we? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do that. I want to murder a motherfucker.
Onwards.
Upwards and upwards.
The path splits. It goes north up into a large cavern, and then it goes southeast-ish outside, it seems.
A larger place than I had expected.
Oh, he did say he wanted to go for a walk. This
What?
leads outside, yes?
What's that up
Yeah.
there?
Are you going up north, Basil?
Basil is going up like a touch, just getting a little bit of a closer look at what this thing
Well,
is.
as soon as you get even close, the smell hits you. It's fucking disgusting.
Oh, that's no. I've already lost my appetite already. I
Look,
think I found the outhouse.
snakes can have a little cannibalism as a tweet.
I'd rather not.
And this just leads outside again. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that orc is long gone. He did say he wanted to go for a walk.
It's cold.
In this cold, yes.
He wanted to go on a walk with his lover.
Speaking of that, actually, yes. Hi, Robin. I completely forgot to ask at the time. That basket of metals, what exactly was that?
Do you still have it on you?
Yes.
Me? An Arcana check.
Oh, fuck it. 15.
You can't make heads nor tails of it. It just looks like a bunch of scrap metal.
It's Arcana, sorry.
It's magic.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, just curious.
How much does it weigh?
Let me see if I can pull that up.
Just so I'm holding on to it, but
Doesn't really give me a weight for it. Just say
5
10
pounds,
pounds.
10 pounds, 10 pounds works.
Yeah.
The orc did say it came from the sky, so that's why it's a bit of a curiosity. Holding on to it for now. Maybe someone else can tell more. Anyways,
Embodiment of love. What's there to understand?
Gift to his lover.
It's the embodiment of love. What is there to understand?
I don't want to know what the embodiment of love of cannibals is.
Of love.
What was that, Robin?
Understand the concept of love.
I take great pity on someone who doesn't understand the beautiful joining of two lives.
I'm not looking to settle down just yet. Anyways, let's please try and figure out how to get all of this out of here.
Yeah, let's do that. Basil kicks a log.
I'll say, like, with the three of you combined, you could feasibly pull it. It would probably just take you like an extra 2 hours to get back to town.
What's
Let's try
fully
that.
loaded up? Or with just one barrel of mead?
I'd say you could carry up to like the 3 barrels of mead, but you'd have to leave the overpowered pepper behind.
Well, then we are taking 2 barrels of mead and the overpowered pepper. Unless that is DM speak for you're not getting that. Fuck you.
I would prefer it if you didn't, and also, you know, you get lots of speed, but whatever.
Let's leave the pepper behind then.
Yeah.
Maybe we should somehow cover the entrance to this place, or
There's too many entrances.
You guys have found 4 entrances.
Yeah.
As long as we get the meat out of here, it's fine.
Maybe we can cover the rest of the barrels of meat in our old friend's dead body. He is quite large.
I mean, but there's only 3 barrels of meat. We can get all 3 out, no problem.
Oh, okay.
It'll just take a bit longer.
So is that your plan then? I don't know why they didn't see that coming. Like, oh yeah, just give them a half a barrel full of pepper, and they don't think anything of it.
Notes for Corgi, remove that shit. Don't let your players have that.
Or do, but have it sprung with a trap.
Yeah, it's fake pepper. It explodes when you try to eat it.
It's pepper spray.
You know, yeah, okay, fair. It's probably really hard to sell in this place. Anyways, yes, 3 barrels of mead. Let's push this cart.
Yes. Let's do it so.
Well, you begin taking the cart back to Goodmead. Give me a second. What's who is messaging me? Shut up.
Back in my day, to get meat, we had to walk up the hill in snow, barefoot, both ways.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, so going to switch the music. Yeah, a second on that.
Also, just out of character, that OK Boomer activated my phone.
I've heard of OK Moogle working.
I'm glad that my voice-activated devices are set to Dutch, so it doesn't do that with English.
Oh, that's lucky.
All right. So, you guys begin your journey back towards Goodmead. Let's just go to this page. There you guys are. The sausage party.
Aww.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're having a great.
So you lot start your way back. 2 hours pass. Another 2 hours pass. Someone give me a survival check.
I can do that. Oh no, never mind.
As you make your way back towards Goodmead,
The fucking sausages.
you guys are a sausage party.
Fuck.
I mean, not technically.
Okay. So you notice the winds picking up and snow beginning to fall harder. Seems like a blizzard's closing in.
Mm-hmm. That's not great.
Who is going to be in charge of keeping track of where you're going?
My survival is pretty good for that. Right? Anything else?
Sure thing.
Yeah.
All right. So do I have to roll? I think my character is quite good of like surroundings and landscapes. He had it into one
Yeah,
of those.
make a survival check.
All right.
Well, an hour passes,
Mm-hmm.
and can you make me another survival check?
All right.
While the winds continue to whip around you, blinding you with snow. Alright, you continue on your way. Give me another survival check.
All right.
Lots of survival checks.
Alright. One more survival check, please.
All right.
Oof.
Alright. After that 4th hour, your 6th hour going, pulling this
Oh, Jesus.
massive thing along, you're getting a little tired. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to say that since it is a blizzard, your cold weather gear is wet. You guys all have to give me. Well, I'll be nice and just go with 2 con saves.
2 con saves.
Should do 4, but I don't want to be.
2 each.
Yeah.
Yes, each.
Can I invoke my boots? Even if it's wet, I can still withstand very cold temperatures.
Yeah, if you, the thing is that with this, if you do take cold damage, it will just be halved. Is all.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that you're immune to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just going to roll this once with showing it as advantage, but it'll just
yeah,
be.
so it'll just be in both of them. Yeah, that works.
11,
13,
15.
5.
And then
Wait, why do I have the best con
Oxy.
save? Oh, Oxy, you rolled Constitution, not Constitution save.
Oh, how do I do that?
To the right of the Constitution, you'll see saving throws
Oh.
above your skills.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's the same
Christ.
either way. It's the same either way. So I'm gonna go with your first one.
Yeah. Just because sometimes you can be proficient in the saving throws. For example, I am.
Corin, you start getting tired. You have a level of exhaustion.
Oh,
My
Mm-hmm.
my steppies are getting cold.
It's
let
fine.
me-
It's fine. When we get back and we just rest, it'll be fine.
Let's see. Do I have like a handout I can go about exhaustion? I don't think I do.
So what is exhaustion?
Let me just pull it up so I can copy paste it.
Exhaustion is a
it's in
bitch.
general. Yeah,
It's
here.
never used,
Okay,
like,
so,
ever, which
yeah.
is why I'm happy that this module does it.
Exhaustion is a horrible thing that you boost whenever you there are certain effects that go on. So like environmental hazards, starvation, freezing, super hot temperatures. Exhaustion goes up if you fail certain checks. So first level, you get disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
Second level, speed is halved. Third level, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
I pasted it in Discord.
Damn,
Oh,
this
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It can kill you, literally.
Yes.
It causes a death spiral. It
So
also
do I have-
absolutely causes a death spiral.
You currently have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Right.
The
Okay,
worst.
gotcha. Alright, that's fine. Well, I am old and I am just cursing all the time, but we are trudging forward against.
Ability checks come up a lot less than saving throws.
Yes.
So I should probably not roll survival from now on.
No.
Luckily, at the end of that 4th hour, the blizzard seems to have passed. So, however, with 2 of those saving, you wasted 2 hours and are still pulling this thing. It takes nearly a full day to get this thing back to Goodmead.
We can rest afterwards.
Like,
I
Corin is just
can't-
being
Day
very-
as in,
like,
it takes 12 hours.
12 hours, yeah.
Jesus. Corin already has bad memories of being in colder environments, and he's just being to himself, just not talking most of the way. Especially being exhausted.
Yeah, did you guys talk about anything during this 12-hour journey?
Especially during that blizzard, Fox will ask, nice weather, huh? Really lovely weather.
Oh, do
It's
not
not
jest
the
with me.
worst.
Wonderful weather we're having.
It can be worse. It can be a lot worse.
I have seen the winter take families. I have no room to jest.
Jeez, I got dark. Well, you finally fucking make your way back.
Finally push it towards the meat hall.
Let me get music. Where is it? You make your way back to the familiar streets of Goodmead.
Is
It has
always
been
this
like a
worst?
full 24 hours since you were last here.
Solomon is just wondering where the fuck we went.
You
We
just
went out
kinda-
for a walk.
Yeah, he just kind of assumes you died.
You run out for cigarettes and milk.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I need to run out for cigarettes. Hold on, be right back.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay, okay. Alright. Well, I would joke about wanting Solomon to have found someone to successfully flirt with by now, but I'm just tired.
Just tired. That is.
Far too tired.
That is definitely the mood right now. God,
You're
fuck,
also
I can't.
mechanically tired. One
keep-
level.
Oh,
My voice, fucking ah.
Yeah, let's deliver these.
Alright, so you make your way back towards the mead hall. You push through the streets. People are just milling about. They kind of stop to watch you as you pass. They recognize the barrels. They're pretty happy about it, but something seems a little off. They seem preoccupied, a lot of them.
That's not a good sign.
Well, as soon as you get within view of the meat hall, you can see a crowd gathering, but not outside the meat hall, outside of a building across the way from it.
Oh,
Seems to be a temple of sorts. It's got like a steeple that Seems to be neglected to the point that it's got a crow infestation, which, have the habit of circling around it, making it look really ominous. They should probably get that fixed.
Ah!
Incredible disrespect.
You can hear people in the crowd murmuring as they start filtering into the building, and the rather unmistakable sound of a crying child from inside.
What is that? Why is that a thing?
We should check on it, and we need to care for this whatever child is in an unfortunate position.
For once, I find myself agreeing with you. That is not something that I'm rather fond of.
Is going in.
So-
We need someone to keep an eye on the barrels, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you going to do with the barrels?
Fine, I'll stay with the barrels.
Vox is going to stay with the barrels.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna presumably grab our friend.
Yeah, you grab him. He's like, oh, you're back. You're not dead. Cool.
Barely.
So you make your way inside. All of you except Vox, of course.
Yes.
You enter into a temple of sorts. It's looks like it would be rather serene. Like you could hang out here. It's a little neglected, dilapidated, but there's also a crowd gathering at the front and a crying child.
What's going on here?
This guy here looks to be a guard. He's going to look at you as you approach, but not do anything to stop you from doing so. This is the child, if it wasn't obvious by the tiny token.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was a little. What is the matter?
Who are you
What must be
asking?
going on here?
Just kind of maybe the person next to me asking someone in the crowd.
Yeah, he'll look at you and say, I've no idea. They just brought the body in, and the little girl, she's crying. I don't know what happened.
The body.
He points to a covered body out on the altar at the front.
Oh, I see. And the child came with this body. Did you say?
I think it's Dad.
Ah, I see. Most unfortunate passing. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, my computer's freezing a little bit.
That's fine, take your time.
All right, it's reloading the website.
No worries.
But I am gonna, before I speak to the child, I am gonna go onto the altar and offer a very small prayer.
A small player.
Yeah, small prayer. Just
Oh, he's
throw.
not playing. Sorry.
Damn, Quan is such a player.
Oh, come on.
To just switch the music, but like this, the town themes. I don't know. Fuck it, I'm gonna switch the music. I'll switch it to something appropriate real quick. Go.
Okay, do I need to roll religion? I'm just kind of like maybe like giving a little bow, or kind of similar to how Christians kind of like tap their forehead and then their chest.
Like,
It's kind of like
yeah,
not a bow.
yeah.
but
I
like
mean, you don't need to roll religion if you're not trying to get
Okay,
anything
okay,
out
okay.
of it.
So I want my character to be good with children, but unfortunately, I am not very good at conveying that. So I might fumble a little bit here. But
That's fine. It's fine. Good. Just ease into it.
The child is
Alright, I'm just
sobbing, and the
asking.
guard is rubbing her shoulder, consoling her.
All right, I'll ask the guard. What is the matter? What's happened here?
Well, we couldn't. He's dead.
I see.
Someone's we didn't catch him. He came in, he killed him, just in front of everyone.
A murder from someone outside the town?
I've never seen him before.
I see. He kind of just goes to console the child as well, and kind of asked if that was her father.
She sobs and
Yeah.
nods.
Basil,
Is he gone?
Everything will be all right, child. But first, let me think. Just take a moment to calm down. But we might need to ask you some problems so we can find whoever did this to your father. Do you have a mother we can send you to first?
No, she froze a few years back.
I see. I have some experience with, unfortunately, losing a loved one to some the unfortunate weather.
Who are you?
We are outsiders. We have come here on many requests.
Look, the guard's gonna speak up. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but this is like official and personal business.
We may have some inclination as to who this person may be. We have been investigating a string of unfortunate happenings regarding death.
He
With-
furrows his brow at that.
You
Uh,
know something? If so, I happily hear you out on that. I need to make it an official report, but you know, I don't have time for that. Just tell me what's going on. If you've got any information.
at this point, Basil will speak up. Well, you see, back at Dugan's Hole, there was another murder, and we were wondering if it might have been the same person. Black hair is the only lead we have.
I saw the killer. He had blonde hair.
Different one. Why are there so many murderers?
It'd be worth investigating if he is some kind of cohort with our the assailant we're familiar with.
I mean, look, I don't know anything about the Dugan Hall murder or anything, but this is just we couldn't catch him. He fled town. He went up north, down the path towards the east way. We
How
just
long? How
don't
long
have
has it
the
been?
resources to chase him down.
How long has it been since he escaped?
Maybe 20 minutes, 25. I don't know.
All right. Just turning to Basil here. It might be worth pursuing this man before we take a rest tonight. Maybe we can still catch up a trail. Oh, did that not go through?
It went through.
Yeah.
Okay,
Basil, you good?
Sorry, getting interrupted a little. What's up?
that's okay. No, Dugan internet, I understand. It may be worth pursuing this man to see if he has any relation to the murder we're investigating, while we can
Yeah.
still make time tracking his footsteps or trails.
Two murders, very close in time. I'm worried it might be a group.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. I am gonna, without bothering this child much while she is mourning here, we're just gonna step away and try to make good time and see if
Well-
we can track this man.
Probably save it for next session, I imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, I can keep going for a bit. But also, before you leave, I'd like to do some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem.
The girl, she's going to turn to the guard and ask,
Can I see him?
and he's going to sigh and nod and pull away the cloth. And
All right, Corin's just kind of looking over his shoulder, but not expecting much.
You recognize the person.
Oh, it's them.
Oh, our good old buddy, crossed out circle. Do I need to perform some kind of check?
For reference, this was the person who sold us the meal.
No,
When was
this was the person that we were eating the meal with while we were at the meat hall last session.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay. Um. Right. So I suppose communicate the guard here. We don't know this person's name, but we did see them in the hall, at least. Well, I suppose a whole day ago.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was a good friend of mine.
Would you know any connection? Did he have any enemies?
No, he just works at the mill.
Well, he seems like an upstanding fellow. Maybe I go here to. I don't really want to check his body because I feel like that'd be out of character. I think would just continue going to check the trail here to try and find whoever killed this man.
Yeah. But admittedly, just as a heads up, I might not have a whole lot of time left.
Oh, no worries. We can wrap it up.
All right.
We'll just you can deliver the meat or whatever you want. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. We should check back with
That seems like
Vox first.
fine.
Yeah. Reunite with your party.
Yeah, we'll call it there.
All right. So you turn back to good mead. Is that an in-character yawn?
Yes. Vox is incredibly tired, but also I just yawned.
Oh no! Yeah, you definitely yawned. It's contagious.
It seems we have another murder on our hands, though possibly unrelated. It's still unsure.
Another one? Wow.
Be a group at this point.
They are insisting it is a town matter, but seeing as they could have any connection with our murder, it might be worth still pursuing the assailant.
If it's a town matter, that's a town matter. I don't really know if it's worth poking up our beaks into, you know?
I think it would be incredibly crude to leave a grieving child without some sort of assurance, even though there can be none in death.
Yeah, what sort of assurance is killing them the murderer of their parents? Truly.
It might still be useful for them to understand.
You were getting very mumbly.
Oh, sorry. It might still give some assurance to know why it happened, or at least provide some semblance of justice.
Maybe. I don't exactly deal in justice myself, so I wouldn't really know, but that's fair, I suppose.
Human connection is at least something I understand.
Fine, we'll
And it
attempt.
seems we've taken to the role of detectives regardless, so I suppose.
Not the thing I'm exactly thrilled over, you must understand. However, we should give these to the meat hall at least. And he'll tap the bells he's sitting on. After that, we can figure out what to do.
Yeah, we're far too burdened with things we're carrying right now.
So since I assume none of you have been taking notes, I'm gonna throw you a bone and say that Corin and Basil make a history check.
Okay.
Corin, you something suddenly hits you like you remember something that he had said in the tavern, that he had just come up from Dugan's Hole and that he didn't live here.
Oh yes. So I do remember. I don't know how to communicate that, but I guess I just tell my comrades. We remember his story while he was speaking to us, that he is also an outsider.
Which,
Hmm.
with your 19, you can also remember that the guard just said that the guy worked at the
Yeah.
mill here.
Yeah. Perhaps it might be worth investigating the mill, or at least maybe it has some connection to some of the Dugan murders that have been happening.
It's a good idea.
Someone who's claiming he's from out of town, but the other people say he's from here. Interesting. How did he... You guys went in there. How did he look?
I decided it was better not to check the body.
Basil was looking directly at it. How was the state of the body?
Looks like it had a single stab wound through the chest.
28 stab. Oh.
So
In very similar fashion to the last murder you saw.
Similar to the last murder, but he's still... Okay. Yeah, okay. That means I have enough information in that regard. Okay. Interesting.
Mir has already figured it out.
No, I had a suspicion, but that one just got proven wrong.
Killed in the same manner.
I'll be real, that was my hope, to defy expectation there.
Interesting little mystery.
For now, let's get some rest. I just want to rest after that.
Walked
We
for
suppose we
like
can't
20 hours.
I am afraid of letting this man go, but I suppose we are almost more than a day.
Yeah, if we start pushing on, everyone else will start incurring exhaustion penalties just from not resting,
Yes.
which
And,
would be really unfortunate, let me tell you.
Alright.
So, you return to the mead hall?
If we can rent some rooms there, yes.
So, and return them.
And return the really good fucking mead. To good mead.
You bring that mead up to the doorway at the... Or at least up to the outer gate.
Yeah, just
I don't
leave
know
the
if you actually
wagon.
wheel the wagon up to the...
God,
the
no. We'd get
place
yelled at.
itself, but- Hey, friend! Welcome to the Good Mead Hall! Or should I say, the Good Hall? Because we don't have any mead!
Wow, you do that really loud. My ears. Ah! I actually have to turn you down for a second. Yes, hello, good friend. Worry not. We found you there, mead.
Oh, you found the mead? No way.
We found 3 barrels of it.
That's all we lost.
Well, good. We're just gonna need some hands to bring them in.
Oh, yes, I'll have people take care of that. Thank you. Oh, you've been so useful. Hey, if you need a place to stay for the night, I can cover that for you.
Please, we would love some good drink, some actual dinner, not what we ate there, and some room to rest. Yes.
Oh, there's a story there, I'm sure.
No.
Tell me
there's
all
not.
about it.
No, we are not telling you all about that.
Okay, then. We'll just get the mead and we'll bring it in and we'll have a good drink, all of us. Everyone, the mead's back! There was thunderous cheering.
Later, Corgi.
Oh,
Great.
Corgi's leaving. Kogi is abandoning us.
Well, we got the mead. Let's get some actual food. I think Basil's gonna need it.
I
Yeah,
do,
you-
yes.
You guys have a lovely dinner of not cannibalism.
Thank
And,
you.
But
and
no, I thought you
have
were
some
a
drink.
four. I thought you were used to eating people.
Did it taste better or worse?
Oh my god. Don't make a snake wrap around a bird.
Now you're just threatening me with a good time.
All right, but most of Corin is just very tired here. He's already exhausted.
You guys are going to get a long rest.
All right.
Thank goodness.
Thank the stars.
That was a long journey.
Yeah, I had expected it to be a lot shorter. I had a lot more that could have happened this session. I had like a lot more that I could have done.
Yeah.
So I have less prep work to do for next session.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I mean, this is what happens when you do plenty of prep ahead of time. You are left with minimal prep to do before the next session, actually.
Yeah.
Mm,
And we were able to have
I
the
think.
character interaction too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While Corin was fucking dead.
There's a lot of death right here. Did you have like dialogue for friend, but then we just ended up killing him?
All of the book says for him to say is me friend. So
Oh, that is a dick move, book. Oh, you're friendly. He smashes your head in. No, me friend. That is such a good name for someone with low int.
Man, am I glad I went for that crit stat.
We did luck out quite a few times there. Are we like officially done? Will we?
Sorry, what?
Are we like officially done, or is that like?
Yes, I
okay.
believe we are done.
I'm gonna set Vox there. Resting time.
That was a good session. Yeah, it definitely felt like it was very difficult trying to find how to bring those barrels back. It's like everything was failing.
Yeah, the book literally just says, yeah, the combined weight is 600 pounds. Once they get it back to 10, they make no mention of the wagon or anything. It's just like, once they get them back to town, like, okay, how? How?
I mean, it depends, you know. If you have a high strength character, your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
Yeah, but I don't think it's
So
like-
assume,
No.
let's see, we have a character with a 16 strength times 15. He can't carry a barrel. So you're gonna need a full strength, three strength people with at least
Yeah.
strength scores of 16 to be able to carry them
Jesus.
back.
Yeah, no, my character's had a really shitty day. He fucking
You have-
died.
no idea how hard it was not to make a fucking gremlin noise when Basil started like salivating at the meat and then says like, "Oh, I'm gonna take it off and start eating." I was like,
Ugh.
Man, I'm kind of sad. I'm
Why?
sad.
There's a conversation with Karki.
I'm sad that I revealed my secret like that.
No one knows in character.
No one knows in character, but
Yeah.
even out of character.
You don't understand
I-
what we know.
I mean, I won't lie. I felt a similar way when Dangle revealed session 2 that my character was a fucking murderer, but only only
I
out
mean-
of character.
I mean, I revealed that one session.
Yeah.
Session 1. It was a good character establishing moment, and I will stand by
was.
that decision. Anyways, yes, now you know, Fox is not exactly a Kenku.
Okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. Also, you guys got to see Basil's subclass.
Elsa.
Let it go. Let
Yeah,
it
he
go.
did a lot of he did a lot of freezing attacks that didn't work.
Yeah, like God.
It didn't work once.
Yeah, like you might have made their toes curl. Like maybe it was a little cold, but that's it.
I save or suck spells are annoying. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, can just one of you two roll me a con save real quick? I just want to see.
Who? Oh,
This is
both
just,
of them.
I'm not actually doing anything. I just want to see if the luck continues. Of course.
Hey, at least you would get Vox.
I would have gotten Vox. If this was Pathfinder, that would be a crit fail, but
Yeah, after playing
Ah.
Pathfinder, I'm constantly looking at like attack rolls and being like, is that 10 all over?
Yeah.
Honestly, my rolls were pretty good this time, except for failing with the animals and failing with other things. But the actual fights are pretty alright.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just like sitting here being
Boring.
like, man, either I'm rolling a 1 or I'm rolling a 20.
Yeah.
I rolled a surprising amount of both.
Yeah, the stealth around the barrels with friend was pretty good.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, Earl.
Hi.
Hey.
We're just wrapping up here.
Just in time to see like the little end here.
Yeah, they committed vor.
No one I did.
Not actually.
Yeah.
You all
Wait,
did.
Yeah, we all
If
did.
anything, Basil's the only one who spat it out.
I have a reason.
I guess my character was just shocked. And I don't know.
Also, like, you say that because birds cannot, like, actually can't vomit, so.
Oh,
you know.
gotcha.
Yeah.
There you go. That's my excuse. I wasn't sure how to react to
That's
that. I
okay,
was just like,
so-
God damn.
Yeah, that's why Basil made the comment, I'm sorry, you guys
Mm,
can't spit it
yeah.
out.
I remember that now.
Maybe fish isn't so bad.
You might want to go back to Dugan now.
The world is a scary place.
Oro, how are you doing? You okay?
You good, my mans?
Your character was just having a good time at the little meat hole.
Yeah, you stayed back at the meat hall trying to investigate.
Yeah, I died, and then I didn't die.
You went down, yeah. We had our first downed player.
I had 11 when I went down, and the dreams I had when I was asleep were so good that I had 12 when I woke up. So yeah.
You had more than my rolls doubled.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorcerer and Wizard
Awesome.
is painful for hit dice.
Yeah, it is.
Unfortunately, this does not give you a level up either.
I'm
Aww.
glad you're a little better.
I want to be able to use suggestion on people.
Okay.
But I feel like I could possibly give
No.
So, like,
Calm.
give you the level.
Calm your hypno horny snake tits.
See, okay,
Actually.
here is my conundrum. I am actually not sure with how it's written if normally you would get a level up here. Because you're supposed to get a level up after completing 3 quests now. Like, you got your first one after completing your first quest, and you're supposed to get it after completing 3 quests. You have completed 2 quests, but the serial killer quest is not supposed to be a serial killer quest. It's supposed to just be a single murder. I have turned it into a murder mystery. So I feel like I should give you the level up.
Like, for that, I'd recommend talking to other DMs about that, and like, we don't have to resolve this right now.
So, like,
we have time between sessions.
also my conundrum is I'm not quite sure if that killer quest counts as a quest towards leveling up because it doesn't explicitly say anyway. So I don't know.
Anyways, I'm going to stop the recording.
All
All right. Oro, we actually didn't do a lot.